What the fuck?
Choose a fucking spell. What difference does it make?
I mean, it depends on how it's gonna fuck my day whenever it decides to mess up.
Well, maybe just do it better.
I'd always try the magic.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not dumb.
Yeah, considering
No
my
offense.
magic
As I like
fucking
pat
life.
Jaws on the shoulder.
This is why I didn't want to go and like he is literal.
Have you started your ritual yet? It takes fucking forever.
No. What, have you stopped insulting me? No.
Alex, you may want to move to the Emerald Isles. We're all there.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
It don't matter. Yeah.
You
can change maps now. Just
At the
that
top
way.
left, you can go to maps. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
go
something
up the top.
I want to tell.
Yeah, don't
Hey.
go to the slut map.
This is oh, the slut grad.
Did you click it?
Yes,
No.
it's loading.
I'm gonna begin
See you in a minute.
fasting.
And that is my contribution.
No,
That was
okay.
a promise.
Alright,
I kind of like that
will
being a trap.
cast Unseen Servant. The least painful out of all.
You won't be able to switch until it loads in. That's a 500 megabyte file.
Where I'm still spamming it.
He wants
But
to see the slut.
I'll ritual cast Unseen Servant. That's a wrong.
Roll your rolls.
Does it crit?
It did.
I'm asking Malachi if it crits, because we just did the temple, and that's what we're testing.
Yeah, well, it's a so.
Remember what what's his name said?
That helps nothing.
That does.
Calypso.
I don't remember.
Bring the chance to go won't fix magic, but it'll be a tool in order for you.
I understand, but so far cantrips came back, so we're just testing to see if something happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll your D10. The
Watch,
you-
this is the thing that fucks everything up.
One.
Oh my god.
One.
One extra spell slot.
So you go to use the ritual and it
Use
uses the spell slot.
Bubble burned, but hey, I have a little buddy. Laura, meet little buddy. Little buddy.
Who the
meet
fuck
Laura.
is Velora?
Ew.
I punched the air. Is there anything there?
No, nothing.
They're just dodging.
Yeah, bullshit. No one can dodge that. Nothing goes over my head. It's not too fast. I would simply catch it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because you're
Oh.
obviously the master puncher.
So how do you?
Do you want a
look between
reminder
those
of
two.
what happens
I'm just gonna
literally
look
yesterday?
between those two and just take a step back.
They're fighting. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
look at
sure.
the ground
Why don't you try that again?
and move 5 inches. How do you?
Not inside the building, please.
Wait, what'd you just
roll
say, Alex?
2d20, Alex.
As they're fighting, I'm looking at the ground and just blink forward 5 inches.
Oh my god.
Just
I've never done this before.
Oh my god, yes. Roll. So
One
with
Your
it-
very first magic roll!
with the roll for magic, you're rolling 2d20s, and your goal is to it is a certain DC. The DC is 20 minus your character level, so you have to hit a DC 8 on one of the dice. But if you roll a 1 or a 20, you critically your magic surges. So then you have to roll a D10 since you.
Since I
I
get
think this is the
the
first
one.
time
got a
on
one.
stream
Yes.
we've
And
actually
there is a
physically
set of
explained.
tables.
Yep.
So you rolled a 2.
2.
DM's choice.
Uh-oh.
Or miss a step. I am teleporting 5 inches as I'm looking at the ground.
That's his intent.
So you go to teleport 5 inches forward, You teleport and just boom, body check both of them, just between both of them. Just
Not 5
Oh.
inches.
Um, what was that?
Get off me.
Okay.
Get off me. Get off me.
Mm,
Get off me.
Okay.
Get off me.
No, no,
Uh,
magic is fucked up.
What the
Magic is
fuck
fun.
was that?
What?
Did you just hang on?
Magic
On.
is
I like
It's
get
fine.
up, brush myself up, look at Alex dead in his helmeted eyes. Did you just cast a fucking spell?
Yes, everybody else was.
That was Misty Step, wasn't
I'm
it?
so disappointed in you.
Hold on. I can do it again. I'm looking at the ground, concentrating.
I don't believe you can.
Well, technically, he failed. Oh no, it went through. It went
went
It
through.
went through. Yeah.
Yep.
You had a
So
50.
now you don't have. You don't have it.
Magic work.
How? I'm so disappointed. Like I'm not
I'm so
mad at
proud.
you. I'm disappointed.
Well, I have
I am
a
so
couple of
proud.
things in town I would like to grab.
That
Oh, by the way, we need to hit the bank.
I need money.
I think we've talked to the bank in forever.
Well, you tried to collect my money at one point. Yes, you did.
What?
I don't recall
Money
that.
to use a bank.
Yes, you also used Roberts instead of the name I go by. So that was
Have
your first
any of the
failure.
bars?
Let's go.
Well,
Let's go hit a
I'm just
bank.
gonna-
That way we can have some resources.
I don't say verbally. I just think bars.
Like, you know, bars of money do exist. They're just
I
very
know. I'm
rare.
just like they have fucking bars.
Let's
In
go to the
any
bank.
sense, you don't even know what type of bar, but just any bars. Like, fucking why?
We've been to the bank over here, right? We know.
yeah,
where
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
I
Let's-
think
let's head
they
to the
know
bank.
us.
I
Don't
don't.
go that way.
No, we
I'm
went
gonna
in there and
go
we drew quite a
towards-
bit.
A temple of Saloon.
I just see you walking up, going. I mean, are you not coming?
Why would I need to go to a bank?
Money.
I have all of my money.
But where are you going?
I have something I'd like to grab from a temple. Just around the
Which
corner.
temple?
The temple of
Wait.
Saloon.
Even say-
Fuck the gods. Just keep walking.
Saloon is also right there. So I just point.
No, that's
you know.
called the fucking moon.
that's called. I'm too
See,
tired for conversation.
I'll see you
Um,
later. So
hmm.
I'm going to
Ah, fun.
walk to the temple.
Bank and the blacksmith.
You might want to wear a mask.
I
I have one right
extend
here.
my underwater adaptation. It covers my face in black mist.
I mean, I have one right here.
Magic.
We'll meet at some little bit to go shopping. Yeah, I'll find you. I'll just ask the civilians where the monster is.
Hey,
I'm gonna use an
Time.
action to a wild shape and summon a familiar that will just kind of in the sky above, just keep an eye on them.
Okay.
So I know where they are. DC, what did I name him? Sir Fluttersworth?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I have a couple of spells. Test. What other spells did you pick up? How many spells did you pick
You
up?
make me sadder and sadder the more you speak about this, Alex.
Hey, let's do it. Like you guys do.
No, you were firing tons of fire and magic before.
Next time we need fuel ammo, I'm gonna.
What?
What?
I don't know. Silas always.
What?
I'm not there.
I am.
I'm
at a
begin walking
loss.
faster.
Did try, buddy, and I kind of pat his armor.
Silas always says.
No, uh, I mean, Silas's stuff works differently.
gotta
You,
stab
you,
myself. Oh, that's right. Where's my rapier?
Absolutely.
no, you don't need to
Yes,
stab
you do.
yourself for
Yes.
magic to work.
Yes, you do.
No, no.
Yes.
Look, we'll find
Why
a.
do you think healing spells were invented? To cure all the stab wounds.
Alex is quite smart, but now he's a little conflicted because magic's fucky.
You don't need to stab. No. Look,
Duh.
I don't need to stab myself every time I do magic, and my magic mostly doesn't blow things up.
Mostly. You have to add a word before that, which means
I mean,
you're doing
magic's,
something wrong.
All right,
magic's
let's go to
still
the
lucky.
bank. Blacksmith. Grab some.
I don't remember. Have I ever gotten my money from the bank?
I don't believe you have. I think you're like 4 months payment.
Let's
Where
go.
they're at 2 months.
Let's go.
Been a
We go to the
while.
bank.
You go to a bank, you see an elf, they will expedite it right there as they give you your guys' gold. 2k gold for those of you that collected at the Valori Empire, and the 4k
Don't
for
pretend Silas is here so he can get his fucking
Just
money.
get
Yeah.
that money for just.
they get monthly payment of 1,000 gold.
You?
What are the bar? Is there a 500 bar?
No.
Only 1,000.
Damn, I'm
It's
so
not
close
There's
to having it.
technically
You guys
the
just got
100 of the
paid?
silver bar, but no one yet uses it.
Oh wait, sorry, I meant not a 500. Is there a 5,000 bar? That was sorry, wrong question. No.
No,
Okay.
there are no
It's
increments
only
of 5. Fuck you.
1,000 and 10,000.
So Alex is getting money from the.
Correct.
There is, like I said, there's
You
technically
get 2K.
100, but that's the silver bar that no one uses because 10 platinum is pretty easy to carry.
200 platinum.
What?
Yeah, 200 platinum.
Yeah.
I was just like, wish there was a 5K bar.
You get smacked in the head by an electrometeorite. Take 9,000 damage.
Uncanny dodge.
And
I
I
mean,
message you what I'm doing, Mal, just to expedite it.
Okay,
I'm
well
so
then.
close to 10K.
So, I have to say, but I need to go.
No.
Nerd.
Felt that, but good enough.
I don't want to.
Are you able to get more spell? I mean, so I mean, we could definitely try this recommendation thing. But how much are you actually gonna have access to? Last time you only said you had access to the basic spells.
Yeah, and I got rid of 6 of my spells.
Is that a
guys.
yes, Mal?
Yep.
That's a lot of spells.
Is it?
Is a lot of spells, a lot of money. Uh, ins- Pick a number.
2.
Third.
Evocation spell, that's 25 gold.
I thought it was gonna be a lot.
You said
Well,
that was a
only
lot of
first one.
money.
I'm sorry, it is.
That's Rory's just super
That's a
sad to
lot of money,
himself.
guys. That's a lot of money, guys.
That's
It is.
nothing.
I don't know if I drop down on the floor.
Sorry, but
I'm
what?
sorry, Alex. I couldn't hear you over all your pour.
Overall, my is. Oh wait, no. Respectable.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
you're
say-
both like fucking just.
And then there's
Actually,
the druid over here.
I think Robin just went.
I had more than him even before that. Not by
Rory
much.
lost-
He had more than like 1,000.
No, that was
Rory has
1,000. I had
lost
like
all of his stuff. That includes money, all the pictures, stuff, and I know you don't really give a shit. But
No.
he has helped us quite a lot.
Well, that's what the party fund's for.
Well, Silas is fuck all.
Also, why did Q let him take that while he went to fucking Al-Qaim? That was probably not the smallest of moves.
Look,
Just saying.
I can figure shit out. I am not wise. I mean, I hold up the mask. I hold up my hand. I snap my fingers and summon Toru.
How close? How close? How close?
6 feet.
Roll a d100 as well.
Give me a second.
Party fund. How much does a party fund have?
That's not
I have more physical gold than the party fund.
great. That's a 13.
Close is this fucking.
So I find it hilarious that the richest of the rich get 10.
No, that's
Get
what it
10
costs.
gold.
That's their cost of living. That's not how much
Yeah,
they
it's not
get.
the
That's their
richest
cost
of the
Oh,
rich.
that's their
It's
cost
like
of living.
that's the general people, and I do 10 gold per week.
Per week.
Yeah.
And that's it says 10 gold minimum.
I
Hmm.
rank
I couldn't retire, man.
I could.
Yeah, so my dice betrayed me.
Rolled
That's a
a what was it
13.
again? 13?
13.
How close is this fucking owl? Owl.
Well, I didn't think about it because I'm not wise. Literally right here on my shoulder.
I'll deck an
We'll
owl.
see.
I'll do it.
So
We'll see
you
how
see
well that goes.
something spawn on her shoulder? Not Toru. From what you see, a cat just spawn on her shoulders. Bright orange fur, claws just kind of looking. And the tail ends into a little stinger.
But bam! Over the shoulder. With my staff.
Roll to hit.
Absolutely.
Does he have to?
That is Alan doesn't have fly.
Dirty 20.
I'm not.
20 hits.
It's not a lot of damage. I lost a lot of damage.
It's a
Down.
familiar.
No, it's down.
It's a familiar. It's
No.
gone.
9.
No.
Oh, wait, hang it. I almost forgot the D4.
Oh.
It's not.
Ooh,
well,
bad. 13 points of damage. I didn't roll very well.
You slam into this thing. As
Second attack. If
it's
it's
got a
still
roll
up.
for magic.
always in the elbow.
Telok. You take 13 points of damage as it teleports behind you and just get stabbed right in the shoulder.
The fuck did you just do?
Fucking cat. I still. You said it's on the other shoulder?
No, it teleported like 30 feet behind her, and it looks around and starts running. Just
Oh, I'll chase after that fucker.
I'll do another action to move it out of existence.
I was gonna say, I'll start chasing that fucker. I can catch up to it.
Oh yeah. While that's
so you
going
snap
on,
as it poofs out of existence.
how empty is the temple?
Oh, that hurt.
Actually, with the blood moon coming up, it is fucking full.
I just want to find how easily I can find just a general spot where I can be alone,
Not easily,
and
right
not
now.
like if I have to go back to the inn, it's fine. Not in the temple, just a spot.
Oh yeah, you could
And
find a
I'm
place
gonna sit
generally
down.
anywhere.
Meditate for a minute. I'm gonna cast divination.
Okay.
Roll for magic.
Yeah, roll for magic,
Uh-huh.
sir.
18 and 14.
You're
Good
good.
thing I was not ritual casting.
Oh, well, that would have been a positive.
Mm.
It would
Yeah,
have been
But positive sometimes. Uh-oh.
not a bard.
So, what
Single
is
question.
your yeah?
How merciful do you intend to be in the coming days?
And that's the Wheeler. That's the Woe or
No,
Yeah.
that's the different one.
You apply with a short
That's
phrase,
Augury.
rhyme, or an omen.
post that. Post
You
the thing.
just feel hatred.
You gonna be cool soon? Are we gonna?
Is that spell component gone?
That. Yeah, I don't think I've never casted divination as a cleric. That's funny. I have better
You've
version.
got, yeah, so you've got other shit to do.
I've got
You
commune.
just fucking say, "God, tell me."
Yeah, I just talk. I get 3
Yeah,
questions.
you
Fine, and
get
it's a
3.
ritual.
This is a ritual too. It just consumes the component,
Oh,
unfortunately.
is it a ritual? Oh, it is.
Yes, it is. I just didn't want a ritual.
Fair.
I'll nod at that, and then I'll look through the owl's eyes to see where they are.
As you
The
see
party now?
Robin, whack!
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll say you look in right when that's happening. Just whack.
Oh, I was coughing up blood.
Mm.
I didn't. As I've like start chasing after the cat, and you like poof it out. I turn back and go, "Fuck that thing."
Fuck
I'm just
you.
gonna
I wasn't aiming for
Wild
you.
shape.
The fucking cat was on your shoulder.
Just gonna go outside,
I
wild shape
don't
into a
believe
giant eagle,
you.
and go fly to
And I'll
them
hold up
quickly.
my hand like I'm gonna cast a spell.
I would say it's probably not big enough for a giant eagle out here.
In the
Like
sky.
the trees are pretty jam packed together.
Oh, I can just do a normal owl or
Yeah.
eagle, and I'll be fancy with it. I'll unwild shape when I'm still about 80 feet above them and just glide.
Actually, yeah. While you're wild shaping, you'll see a few of these little sprites come over and just kind of try to jump on your back to fly with you.
Fuck, buddy.
They're like maybe a little bit bigger than squirrels. Some are a bit smaller
Yeah.
than squirrels. Just
I'll land on a tree branch before I unwild shape, so they don't, fall to their death.
Hmm.
And then I'll just
I mean,
float
you've
down
lived
from
here
there.
long enough. It's unless you to attack them directly, they're pretty like durable.
Yeah, I would still rather not drop them though.
Okay.
I'm a nice person.
Someone has to be in a group.
Yeah, and then I'll
They
just
hop off and look at you and just give a little nod.
nod, and I'll jump off the branch and float down towards them.
But yeah, I'll hold up my hand like I don't believe you.
I don't give a fucking shit if you don't believe me. There was a fucking cat on your shoulder when you tried to summon your little owl. Fuck him.
And Toru's taken many different forms.
Yes, and the last time he was a fucking cat, he tried to kill us.
What's going on? I'm still floating down.
Very poppin'
And
style.
I
Just
wipe my
I hit you on the shoulder.
and I was coughing up blood.
You have some sort of ailments then.
I think she,
you got some underlying disease going on there.
You hit my cat and now it hurts.
Actually, I didn't. It fucking teleported.
Still hit it. Hit me. Right.
Which I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you with that. I meant to hit your cat. Oh, I'll apologize when I don't mean to hit you.
Bonus action. Telluck, you heal 12,
Leave you. 12.
and you gain 3 temporary hit points.
I can get rid of him.
I will murder you.
Please don't.
I have ways of stopping you now. As long as I get the first.
As long
What
as
are
I
the
go
odds of
first. As long as this and this happen.
As long as I'm first, I'm safe.
as long as I'm first, you were asleep.
To be fair, you
Mhm.
went first last time, and you were not safe.
Because I didn't have the spells that I had last time, and he cheated.
He was better than me.
He cheated. He had god powers.
I've always had God powers.
Anyways,
All right, were
Well,
you able to do
go
your?
fucking home. And I
I did
act
the
like I'm
start
about to
of it.
cast banishment.
No flinch. Never worked on me.
I'm gonna cast banishment now.
Do I have?
With a Christmas
Save
save?
DC 20.
Oh, shit. I
I
have a
don't have
10.
dispel magic today.
Let's go. That's a 19. Not a die. +1
Well,
because of my cloak of
shit.
protection.
You feel it start to pull you away, and you just kind of shake it off, similar to like your mental thing.
That's a 4th
Yeah.
level spell down.
Go.
You little shit.
Oh yeah, you roll for magic.
No, I
Oh.
did not.
Do that.
Roll for magic real quick.
No, God, this could be bad.
Banish yourself.
Nah, you're
Fine.
fine.
16-3. Close.
Fine. I just kind of look at you and my eyebrow twitching.
Were you able to do all your weird
I
religion
went
stuff?
to the temple and I did what I needed.
Oh.
Very busy there.
You know, the days before that, God is supposed to fuck this area up. It makes sense.
Not just this area.
Well,
Did more
you
than
know,
this, Sarah.
This is just an exception because double are apparently blurring through within a couple of days.
Well, it's something
As
that
double.
affects the oceans and the seas a lot more than anywhere else. And these are islands.
they're
By the
isles.
way, I did pick up a new spell to help us travel places better, and I'll explain the Windwalk spell. It's downtides, and we should be very fast.
Fantastic. That means I'll have more time to study. You know what?
No more boats.
In theory,
I like it.
not as
I
many
could
boats.
get us to Adril's Peace in an hour, maybe.
What about Mormont's Keep?
Oh, Mormont's Keep in minutes.
So, proposal.
Once a day, though. This
I
is a big spell.
oh, could you like try head to Adril?
How would you get?
Always just come back for
Do
me
it
the
once a
next
day.
day. Damn it.
You do only have 3 days. And I will say, normal travel, it is more than 3 days travel to Adril's
Okay,
Peace.
okay. So we go today. You drop me off at Mormon's. Y'all can do the fuck off. I don't care what y'all do. Go to Adril's
Mormon's
Peace.
Peace?
Mormon's Keep. Whatever. Fucking elvish names.
Ace, I
Depends
could
about-
craft some.
Can. So you drop me off at Mormon's Keep. I'll go to Adril's Peace, do the fuck whatever y'all want to do. I gotta study it. I have to study and do magic bullshit. Then y'all can come back for me the next day, and then I could still study at Mormon's. And then the last day we go back to Adril's. Boom.
I want to interject one thing. You're assuming magic's going to work this entire
Every
time.
time.
100% assuming.
And
magic
then
works
one of those
every single
days it
time.
does not work.
then you-
Wonderful. One or all of us don't make it for the blood moon.
Okay, well,
We better stay and leave second day of comfort room if things are wrong.
okay, so
I'm fine if you want to do your wizardy bullshit. That plan is not gonna work.
I actually have to spend a lot of money, a lot of time to.
How much do you
Can it
need to
be done
spend?
after the blood moon?
in theory, I need to spend about 1,000.
I mean, she just got paid 2,000. Let her pay.
If she has money.
You literally just saw her got paid 2,000.
I do generally think you people have too much money for what's good for you.
Oh,
What?
you
As I'm
have.
counting my platinums.
I will hold my coin purse, which is probably a tenth of yours. Not even. I
You
have
wish it was a
300 gold.
10th.
I have 300 gold.
Yeah, it's not even a 10th.
And has over. He has like I think he has
It might
exactly
be a
like
20th.
7.5k.
Yeah, I have
It's like
300
a
gold to my name.
20th.
Hey, that's what more Rory has.
Actually, yeah, what has Rory been doing this whole time?
Rory has stayed pretty quiet with a lot of
Does-
things
Does
considered.
Rory not get money?
Nope,
Payment?
Rory
No?
wasn't a part of the group at that point.
Nah.
Nope.
The last time they went and got money, he was with them and was confused by the large sum of money that they were just receiving. But
Money day.
His name isn't on the fucking deed that they
Contract.
have.
All I know is it's money day.
Rory wasn't a part of the group.
Some days are
Uh,
So,
Money day, whatever that is.
is there anything we want to do here before?
I still would like to pick up just a couple things in town, but after that I can pick us off
Let's
somewhere.
do that. Is that you said we probably won't find anything if we looked for anything like magical wise?
Yeah, it's like there used to be a few magic shops, but since the Sundering, they've basically all
I said
gone
no.
out of
Maybe
business.
if anything,
I am not
they'd
looking for anything magical. I am looking for earth making. I can tip my
me, Silas, or
Or me.
Robin, or
someone good at their job.
Leo.
Do you want just right poison?
I would that people.
If you want poison, I can get you poison.
Hey, Robin, can I ask special request?
If you want.
Enough to fuck me up, but I want to be able to concentrate.
Butter
A poison?
No, drugs. I mean, I guess technically drugs can be
poison bean.
body.
I
But
would have to
basically,
put something together. I mean,
drugs. I'm searching for drug. I want to get high.
I would have to put something together.
There it goes. Special request. I don't care how much time it takes, but I do not want to go through this shit sober.
As a doctor, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
As a doctor,
all
you're gonna
natural.
say that a lot around me.
It's all natural.
I don't make the wisest choices, and I know that. And I fully admit it.
Yeah, it's those masks. Where are you keeping that mask, by the way? Or are you keeping that mask anywhere?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been like holding it and like looking at it, and so I haven't exactly put it up. It's just kind of with me right now.
Okay. So it's one of those things that
Probably tucked under my arm right now as I'm like looking through my spell book trying to figure shit out.
it's one of those things that when you aren't paying attention to it, it's in your hand.
No, and whenever I see it in my hand, I just kind of like stick it somewhere else so I could pay attention to it later. Also, I need to remove curse because I'm pretty sure I'm cursed.
Remember you tried that before, didn't you?
Nope,
Not in
I have
herself.
not
Oh.
tried remove curse.
The only time she's
at
ever
all.
cast Remove Curse was when she did it on Xylus once.
Okay.
Nope. Not do it on Xylus.
I thought you did because
No,
you
it said that he
it.
could, but didn't.
I
Oh, I
offered.
thought
You do that
I
yourself,
thought you
or
did it
do
on
you
the
need me to?
Wendahorn.
Can you do
I
that
offered.
yourself, or do you need me to? My spell costs money.
Uh, no,
Greater
my
restoration can remove curses.
my spell is literally just move curses. Problem is,
Oh.
it's all curses, so that
I
sometimes
remove
have
one.
side effects. Yeah, mine's not selective. It's a blank slate across the
Hmm. Sometimes that's
land.
better, sometimes that's worse.
Iffy, but
I still think Xylus is cursed.
I didn't catch that.
I still think Xylus is cursed from the
oh no,
mental
he's
screening from temples, but
oh
I
no,
can't
he's
quite
like
pin that down.
100% still cursed. Like all that blood
Oh,
ghosty.
that I
Ran through you,
yeah.
Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you did you
Yes.
did you know he could do that?
You realize I was watching you this whole time, right?
Yes.
I saw very select things that he could do. I purposely did not want to look at all of them because I wanted it to be fun during the fight.
And how fun was that?
It was pretty fun.
Was it fun coming back and feeling all your bones broken?
Look, there was pros and cons.
Well, I have to figure out how to bring Valora back, and I need to figure out how to fix
We all
things.
also need to sit down. I've got questions.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay,
You're fun.
what kind of questions? Because once I start studying, you ain't seen. I'm
I'll
locking my.
I'll just do a quick one
Mhm.
first. This one can be answered with I don't need to know. Why is Ezekiel marrying a 10-year-old?
I think she's 12, but
So I just like armor on your shoulder and go, they're madly in love.
I'm
They
shaking my head.
they'd
No.
kill for each other.
She'd kill him, but
She'd kill anyone for him.
so treated her nicely. She became infatuated, and now
He also
he
has a
wants.
bad habit of giving little children toys and wanting to invite them to snowball fights and
Yeah, there's
Is he a
you know the I have not physically seen it, but
I
I
look at
am
my
not at
stat
a
I think
feeling questioningly.
think
I am not at
I
a
think the
definite.
thing is he's basically a kid in a grown-up's body.
So he wants a kid in a kid's body.
I hmm.
Okay, no, I'm kind of bullshitting on that. He's too nice for his own good. That's the problem.
I'm not joking about giving toys to children,
Yeah,
random
he does
children,
do that.
and
It's he.
Oh, I could tell that.
Yeah, he's
he got them commissioned.
dead. Okay, this does not look good.
All right.
You like to
He
play with the
also gives
kids'
out fuzzy
chokers?
handcuffs and chokers with little
But he
bells.
gives those
Okay,
specifically
that
just to adults.
No, he gave a choker to a kid.
He has. He said it was like a slap bracelet.
you still
Yep.
say he gives it specifically?
Yeah, he gives.
You're like, and you see Robin go, one
And
time.
I remembered that one time, and then I'm like, okay, this is.
Oh.
Mm,
I don't think
okay,
he has any mouth behind it,
he
but it's
he is a
Ezekiel.
bard.
I
No,
also learned not to watch him at all.
you
Like
know,
after he left you, I was like, "Oh, how's Ezekiel doing?" Immediately just got a face full of ass as he was just completely in full intercourse.
With
what
an
he doing?
adult.
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Was it with the princess?
No.
Oh,
But there was
I
also
hope
two other people, so it was hard. I quick glance
Oh.
and I was
and then
gone.
you kind of
Having fun. Well.
You know
But
he
to be
has a
fair,
hot
the
tattoo
first
on the
time,
ass. Okay.
well, I mean,
It's not canon.
I mean, Robin can say that they have no proof one way or the other.
yeah, I'd believe it. No, actually, I would believe more like a tramp. Nope, I would have seen a tramp stamp. It's naked often enough around us.
Honestly, yes.
I'm good on that one. I don't.
We
Speaking of
walk into a
nudity,
lot of
after
anti-magic
speaking of
channels.
nudity, completely
Yeah.
off track. Are we going to go visit your one friend's the fucking so-called master seamster or whatever?
Shit, Henry.
Yeah, I
God.
figured that was probably after the whole blood moon thing. You told them you were coming back and you never came back, so you know.
Yeah, we have a bad habit of doing that. We get distracted.
That's a post gods, you know, angrily attacking the world thing.
Yeah.
All right.
We're
So
gonna need
you
a
want
gift for him.
to fucking he can
Lots
whatever.
of tobacco. He likes drugs. A lot of drugs.
I like him slightly more, but he's still a cocksucker. So you
Well,
want to go
yes, he does that
shopping,
too.
right, Jaws?
What?
What do you need to pick up?
I would like a good medical bag and some more herbal supplies.
Like an endless medical bag.
Sometimes you could just get normal medical supplies,
I
Telok. We
just
don't always have to be wizards and shit.
I just
I'm
need
not
medical
saying wizards
supplies.
and shit. I'm just
An endless
verifying.
medical bag.
I
What is
I
that?
want a medical bag because I had an idea. We've all been on the road. When's the last time any of you had a proper doctor's visit and had a physical?
Don't need a physical. I cure myself of any ailment I have. I have healing hands.
For not touching me.
You all have a lot of problems.
Which I literally
Yes.
cure all of Ezekiel's STDs in a single high five.
I don't know about that, but wait, could you just back curses out of people?
Haven't tried. No, no. Let me try.
Hold on. I'm gonna put that mask on the ground and steal myself. Okay.
I'll do a hand of healing, but just decking her with it. You're giving me full permission. So
I know.
you do gain HP.
Yeah.
You gain 8 points of health.
Ooh, I'm full health now.
Plus temp.
Plus that, yeah. See, but no, hands of healing does not heal curses.
I don't think about the mask. It'll work.
Yeah, it only does blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, and stuns, as well as I can end one disease. Yeah, I can end a disease
Disease,
or
not
do any of
curse.
those.
Yeah.
Yep. I was like, I don't know. I'll try as I just deck you with the healing hand. It's like weird. Like it seems like it's just staying, but it's warm.
That's. I don't want to think about that feeling right now. Anyways,
Do you feel uncursed?
Like that doesn't happen.
I look for. I don't think about the mask for a bit, and it ends up in my hand. Fuck. Okay, no, that didn't work.
Cool, whatever. All right, let's
You know,
go
if
get.
you really want to try to get rid of that thing, I could literally hit it with lightning.
Been hit with lightning before. As I glance to Rory, I don't think that shit is
Oh no
going to work.
Not that kind of lightning. I mean from the sky.
I've been hit with lightning before. As I look at the sky, I don't think that's going to work.
I forgot about
What?
that.
But is it literally just the mask you're worried about?
What I think great about, through Rakshasa, the Neverboards.
Well,
Roxasha,
I can.
that's
I can. If
more.
it's the mask or Toru, I can probably fix it right now just by curb stopping both of them.
No. Anyways, um, yeah. Like I will fix my shit. I'll figure it out. Just maybe.
You literally have a spell that you say can do it, so do it.
Again, I gotta study for a bit because I didn't prepare it because I was tired yesterday. Oh, well, I can make a fortress now.
Opposed to when you could do that before.
Well, before I could only do, the towers, but now I can make towers and make a defensible
You
fortress.
mean the stone walls?
Yeah.
So oddly extra. It's so Tellock.
I
Let's
can
go.
do that.
Go.
Let's go.
Look,
You said you could do
I
that too.
have.
I can.
Do
No, you just are
tower,
fucking
tower.
bad at Tellock.
Hey, just do a tower, stone walls all the way around. Tiny hut in the middle.
That is the plan. Legitimately.
But
He
Drew, you
can
think I can't
raise
just
the
manipulate the
ground,
things?
Can
and
you
then
do?
we can do another wall.
right. Tower. Then you have
Mhm.
a circle of like the stone, and then next to that you just have like another. So we always split up anyway. So we have 2 towers, and they each have
What
their
I-
own circle. So we
what
just
I
have
could
standing
do-
boobies.
What we could
We
do
could do
is we could
that.
have one real tower, and I can cast illusory terrain and have a second fake tower.
Or we can have a
So a
real
real titty
tower.
and a fake titty.
I could do a third illusion, make a fake thumbnail.
Make a river.
3 titties.
Anyways,
What were you saying, Alex?
Tower. I sleep.
go with that.
All right,
Of
let's
course,
go get
Alex
your
wants to sleep in the phallic object.
medical supplies and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
That medical check.
Yes,
It's confidential, right?
absolutely.
Armor doesn't.
It's as confidential as you want.
Up for if y'all need privacy. They
We can get to
can't
this
see
another
your
time.
head shake.
We can get to that another time.
Non-verbal responses don't work with you, babe.
I heard Alex chuckle. That's gotta be. It's rare to hear Alex fucking actually crack up at something.
So you just want her just healers kits, right?
Yeah, just a healer's kit, because that's gonna have
You
my.
can get 3 of them.
Can I
Absolutely.
attempt?
Is
Why-
there? Hold on, because there's like a first aid kit. Is there the like EMT kit? Is there an overloaded one?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Probably not.
Right.
Oh!
Oh. Neat.
We have done very general shit. We haven't even left the city yet.
What are you talking about? We got.
Yeah, we're actually Blood Moon's
Monies.
over.
Mhm.
Yep.
And 2K, by the way.
Leo, Tellock, Robin died.
The Elvish Isles
Rory
are completely on
killed them
fire.
all.
Went to
Rory
the
murdered
bank.
them.
Yeah, the Elvish Isles have burned to the ground.
Rory stands upon their ashes.
Leo did ask one question to the group because I've just kind of slowly going through them. The question was, why is Ezekiel marrying a 10-year-old?
Who explained in great detail.
I still love the fact that
What was
He
the
had-
explanation?
They love each other.
Oh, it was kind
Uh-oh.
of fumbled.
Questionable pedophilia.
The question was, he might be a pedophile. We don't know.
We did.
He's nice. He's a real nice guy, but his track record is just straight. It's just
Almost everything out of his mouth about kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like it just
Mhm.
So yeah, so now we're currently just going shopping. He's Leo wants medical supplies and some herbalism shit.
Yeah,
Moving
medical
on.
also went
supplies.
to
And
the
I
bank,
offered,
picked up
I
2K,
said, when's the last time any of you had a proper medical screening?
and we all, except for Alex, shied away from it.
And Robin's like, I have healing hands. I'm good.
Armor doesn't.
We'll clean you up, big guy. Don't worry about it.
Clean.
So with your
You gotta take showers.
healer's kit,
I
Um,
have a mobile shower called
Can
a decanter of endless
Can
water.
I attempt to get the price down on his healer's kit?
I was actually going to do that as well.
So I imagine you're going more good cop, and I'm like, come on, these are shit. Like, come on.
Missing like 3 core components here. Like, let's go.
You guys are not, well, quote unquote, not elves. They won't recognize you as an elf, considering.
I'll do it all in Elvish as well. So like, I'll do Elvish.
I just
You still don't look elvish.
Yeah.
And
I've got the
I'm
ears.
still gonna try my best.
uh,
Yeah, I'll try.
so I'll say it'll cost like 20% more, but that's the baseline that you're working off of. Roll your persuasion checks.
Okay.
You can either give each one of you can give
We'll
the other.
separate.
Okay.
Yeah, we have about even scores. So
Do I roll as?
Yeah,
well?
unless you're calling for an intimidation, I can't help.
Yeah, I only rolled a 13. I rolled pretty low.
Yeah,
I rolled a
17.
6 on the die.
Waiting for you to show
Okay,
up.
17.
of
Just
average.
talking. It took me about 5 minutes. Session.
Oh, really?
Well, to be fair, we were just kind of
we were
We
We were
in a
talking, and
not-
slowly it just shifted into
we were
in
going
character.
in and out. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, thanks.
That's my bad. I had
Not much
some stuff.
missed.
No.
Leo went to a temple of Saloon, did a little ditty.
And you heard you got 2K gold from the bank.
Oh, I did hear Loki say that, but it kind of went in one ear, not the
Yeah,
other.
so just
so
add
I bet.
2K.
Also,
Um,
Leo showed all of you how broke he is. He has 300 gold.
Is anybody adding anything to the party fund? I'll
Uh,
probably put a good chunk of mine in there.
I don't know if I have any money for that.
Bro.
Okay.
We also realized Rory doesn't have any gold.
Yeah, the realization of all non-magical, like we were just like, oh shit,
Oh,
his
money.
gold too.
Your coin wasn't in a magical container.
And I did mention we
those
should
are
probably
very
help
iffy in this
financially
one.
support our newer members. And I did mention that now has nothing.
Hey, Xylus has always told people if they need something, ask for it.
And that's literally and the response to that, Robin goes, "That's why there's a party fund."
Yeah.
I'll give.
We got what was the
Oh yeah,
cost
since
now? Because
Robin got 4K. What is the initial cost of a
I think it's 5 gold.
How much?
I think it's 5. I'll give
5.
688 gold to the party fund.
Healer kit
688?
is
So we'll say you get it for normal price then.
there's 3. So do we want to buy all 3 or? Just...
I mean, that's
Each one has 10
Yeah,
uses.
that's a lot of use.
Hey, that's what Ezekiel did, and
I'll buy.
yeah. Robin
buy
bought a
2.
shit ton for him at one
I'll
point.
buy 2.
Okay. 20 uses of them.
so
Yep.
with what Xylus put into the fund and what you just handed over, just the coinage in there exceeds 10K.
I was gonna literally before that, Robin had more than the coinage of
As
Plus whatever the bars are worth.
and then you
in
have
there.
like a 1400 in bars, yeah.
it was funny, Alex was like, "Are we getting any bars?" And Leo was just like, "Bars?"
And he said we had too much goddamn money then.
Then you know what to do with.
That's
Yeah.
why he doesn't get any.
Oh,
But
and
the plan is to take Telek to Mormon's Keep and try to bullshit your way into
Oh,
getting
and
rid
I
of
did-
your
did. I
God.
did explain the premise and the fact that I have the Windwalk spell.
You explain how it all works and everything.
I can do it once a day
Oh, cool.
Also, Alex yesterday.
if magic doesn't. Oh yeah, and Alex teleported.
He fucking body checked Telek and
Hey
Robin.
man,
He failed his first roll for magic.
Looked at
Very
his feet.
first roll.
in the
1 in 15.
in the fight against Robin, some of you saw me walk through him, so it's cool.
Yeah,
That
It's
brought
cool.
up.
that did get brought up.
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Alex just down and he's like 5 inches. Body slam.
To be fair, Telok and Robin were getting into it again, so
Always.
A little bit.
He just happened to be in the same area. I'm like, fuck it, let's fuck this up even more.
Always.
Oh, and Toru's now a cat and took a hit from
Excuse me?
Robin.
Yeah, so she
and
snapped, rolled a fucking 13 on the D100. Yeah, a cat appeared on her shoulder. Robin went to swing. It teleported out of the way last second, and I just accidentally just beamed
her.
her in the fucking shoulder. 13 points of
Yeah.
damage. I rolled low. Literally,
Sounds about right.
bam! And it fucking started running off. I started chasing after her, and she snapped it back out of existence.
That's
Alright,
pretty much everything
That was
that's
the
happened.
session.
Yep.
Excellent.
Fair
We
enough.
checked if magic was fixed anymore. Nope.
Nothing so
More.
noticeable.
least-
Um,
Not that
can I don't know if it's been brought up, but can I have Talok try and re-identify the dagger sword thing?
It's still a broken
Yeah.
sword. It just can be functional.
Oh, I get.
Dagger.
You did say
Yeah, it
that.
has that.
My brain is just like dagger?
It's a
Question mark?
dagger sword. Yeah. Right now
Dagger?
it's a dagger sword. No, but I can.
Nah, it's fine. I'll just try stabbing something the next time something wants to kill us.
Stab it with the thing with, I think, 4 chains in it now.
many
Two.
buttons.
Then they gave me they gave us one, and then yeah, 4.
We're
Um,
over halfway there.
how much
Living
herbalism
our
supplies do you
friend.
want?
The herbal supplies? I want to fucking buy them out if I can.
How much is available?
How long are you guys willing to search?
I think between the wild shape Birdman and the monk, we can move pretty fast.
I mean, it's a large city. How long are you guys willing to search?
So we're staying in this city for the day, and this is the only thing I needed to do today, unless Robin has
We're
anything
staying in
else.
Shea Mordai today.
Are we? We can leave today. I still have my 6th.
I'm just asking. Period.
What are we doing?
I mean, likewise, I would also like to pick up some alchemy supplies and maybe some
Yeah.
fine
Okay,
pieces
so
of
then
wood.
it'll be a crafting shopping day, and I can
Okay.
study up on
It'll be a
what's
supply
out.
day, and then we'll head over to the
is the
keep tomorrow.
school in Shea Mordai? Is the school?
No, it's in
No.
it's in the
Alder's-
next aisle.
Mormon's Keep is
Ormond's Keep. Yep, that's right.
Mormon's Keep is the school.
It is
I can
the
send
northeastern
Tellock
island.
there today, and then we can go get her tomorrow.
No.
Okay.
You want her to bluff her own way in?
If we send Talok there today, we'll go there tomorrow, and there will not be a keep there.
I am very proud that you
Uh-huh.
think I could destroy a 1,000 years old place in a day. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Only because all the top wizards don't have their magic anymore.
Correct. They're all dead and or dying. Lost their minds, you know.
They did want to talk to me about the enchantment bullshit, which I keep avoiding.
Hey, could you help us actually progress magic? No.
While we're in town,
I've been busy.
we don't have to go into any details, but I would like to check in with somebody of authority to see if there has been a reply from the Bee Party and or Mama Fallwind about the proposition we sent their way.
Basic rundown. Yes,
Mhm.
they are on it.
Cool.
Like imagine that
This is gonna
we're
cost
still receiving updates on the whole thing from I just realized this. So we would still be receiving updates from Crystal Horn, but they're all
Yeah.
going to Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Because in Ezekiel in Al Qayyam, because he's the one that established contact
Yep.
and did all that. So we haven't had any updates from them in a little while. All Ezekiel.
Also,
Is he redirecting?
just
He can't.
a general idea
Can you not
of
tell them?
how they are approaching
to
the
learn some-
the new magic field in the sea. Like, did they send an expedition down there, or are they
You
planning
sent
to?
a letter, and you'll nope. The letter probably hasn't gotten here yet.
Well, then I will
For 2
probably
weeks.
Just
Yeah.
physically.
It takes 2 weeks, but it could have made it here if they had any boats that are able to get to the Elva Shaw's without being
That's
attacked.
right.
Well, then.
Yeah, we
No,
could
no,
steal
no.
boats
It's more of a diplomatic issue of
Yeah, then we can just inform them while we're here.
Yeah.
Just, hey, there's a letter coming, but since we're here already, might as well tell you. Magic, fixed area in the ocean. Here's the coordinates. The captain gave them to us. Yada yada yada.
What's funny is your letter's probably like on a boat just outside of shores waiting
Yeah.
for permissions to get in.
That does bring up a point. Your
Hmm.
group seems rather somewhat official.
Mhm.
Is there any paperwork that needs to be done for the fact that I'm traveling with you now?
Ooh, we should probably ask because we didn't
It depends on the
factor
country we're
in.
in.
Yeah, it depends. What
Sounds
we should get
complicated.
you at the very least add it to
The
funds.
funding.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could do that. Can we do that?
And
Well, let's take off someone else. Honestly, Cass is in the ocean. Do we really need her?
I did receive a notice that Filch and Javram were retiring.
So we don't
So
need their names. We'll just swap out the names.
same
Also, the
amount of
retiring is
people.
honestly scary because that means they're in one location for a large summertime.
Oh yeah, apparently like Filch fucked up his jaw.
Hmm.
Wait, no. Was that his lip? Either way, they're basically mute now.
There's going to be a new city on the map in a couple of weeks called Homeless Town.
No, the Hobros. That's what it was.
Hobro.
Brolian.
Hobrolia. Hobrolia.
As Mal writes in his notes to mark for later.
Hobrolia.
It's got a ring to it.
It does. Yeah.
Anyways.
So yeah, there's a little bit of paperwork. I mean, we're not official really anywhere outside council here.
Well, we're starting to get official.
You're right. You're right.
Valari Empire and now Jaeger.
So we can put you on the books. We'll take off those that have left or
I like how it's not the Henchfire Kingdom, it is just Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Let's be real. We know who runs that shit.
Yeah. So we could take off the couple that have retired, like you said. Cass is in the ocean.
Has to.
So they really need gold down in the bottom of this.
We'll keep Ezekiel on because honestly,
Oh, absolutely.
Ezekiel needs his stipend for living and such.
1,000 gold a month.
He's certainly
Living it up.
living. I'll tell you that.
How
Yeah,
much do
yeah,
you
missed
people make?
Robin's little ditty about him. He checked it
So,
on Ezekiel.
literally, like, yeah, I was like, oh, I also stopped checking in on Ezekiel because the one time I did, he was just face full of ass immediately, just straight intercourse.
The pink cuffs.
I said
Full use.
a heart-shaped tattoo on the ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
We get a supply and traveling stipend of 1,000 gold.
How much?
1,000 gold.
A month.
100 platinum.
Yeah.
Some bars.
You just see me kind of stare
Platinum
off
bar.
into space with the raised eyebrows. Just
You would know
Yeah.
this if you went.
I mean, it's just money. I have a ton of it if you want some.
Silas,
Hmm?
I need some fun stuff. I
She-
appreciate.
She finally asked.
And the third eye says, no.
I mean,
Help me out.
I have no idea what that costs, so just tell me what you need, I guess.
Well, right now I have 4,004. I need. Let me look at my math.
That is not enough for wizarding things.
There's some spells that require expense, unfortunately. Yeah, welcome to be. And now
No.
I know
speaking of
why.
expensive,
I'm glad I dropped out.
Look,
since you
if
brought it
I
up,
didn't have a very wealthy husband whenever I first started this.
Wait.
Continue.
You're telling me there are spells that require things that cost thousands of gold? How does anybody afford to cast them?
Speaking of
You'll
that,
remember. Or actually, no, you won't remember.
Our druid friend's like, so actually,
I
guys,
do
I
have one spell to
Mhm.
bring up to people.
Mhm.
The what is it called? Resurrection? Reincarnate. It
Reincarnation.
is a revival spell that can create you an entirely new body should something bad
Ugh,
happen.
that's great because I would
What-
hate to lose this one.
Let's say a disintegration spell.
That destroys a bit too much of the soul.
Thinks about all the people I have disintegrated so far.
Hmm.
If someone is disintegrated, there is very, very little anyone could do.
So that
Mm.
wouldn't bring back.
But if I were to pluck a single hair from your head, and we
Mhm.
run off somewhere after you die, if we
Mhm.
are still within the time frame, I could bring you back in a new body.
what is
is
the
the
time
time frame?
frame?
Normally,
Mhm.
10 days.
So
Now,
probably like 10 minutes.
Probably.
No, what is raised dead?
Race Dead's also 10 days normally. I don't remember what it is in Mouse World.
Well, we don't technically know the full.
Yeah.
I was like, I know, but I was like, nope. In character, I don't. Never mind.
So
However, this spell costs 1,000 gold per cast.
Jesus fucking Christ.
is that like you just put 1,000 gold in a circle, or
1,000 gold of oils and unguents.
what kind of oils cost 1,000 gold?
Can it just be any oil? Like, can we
Are
just
we-
go and buy like?
Rare oils.
Are we
Oh.
carrying
What
around
is a rare
kegs?
oil?
The oil of a
Unguents?
dragon's ass? I don't know.
I don't know. I've never cast the spell. I've never had to.
I love the idea of just someone carrying around like fucking 1,000 gold
Yeah.
worth of
Drums
olive
of-
oil.
Like Alex is just double fisting, like got giant barrels on his shoulder. These are for our resurrections, guys.
I've heard from other druids it could be quite a concentrated amount of oil to be
Okay.
very expensive. I've
Oh,
never
you
had
disturbed him
to cast
from the
it.
bed.
Like a truffle. Round it up.
Okay.
That'd be paste, not oil.
So if we think about it objectively, right? We have the staff that can handle one minor oopsie.
One minor.
Oopsie? Are you
One
calling what
minor-
happened to us a fucking oopsie?
He's not far from.
But a note.
Silas, we
Body you
both
left
died
in-
twice, and you're calling that an oopsie?
Yeah.
A note.
Okay.
The body
You're
you
right.
left in might not be the exact same one you come back in.
Excuse me.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
the
I need you
cost
to
of
elaborate.
creating a new body. Your rate
I love it.
change.
I
We're
will
all
say,
so attached to we are physically.
Telok and Xylus have both heard of this spell before.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you're.
Oh,
What do you
that's
mean?
What happened to Leon?
Oh right, that is right. We
What do you mean, Leon?
Okay.
wait. So you're
Leon
telling me I
used to
can
be
come
a
back?
gnome.
He's not a
7
Now-
fucking
foot tall?
gnome. That he's
Listen
You
to
come back
my words.
as a race that I cannot.
please.
Hmm.
Leon died. His brother, Twinkle Star, that spell
W-
on him when he died. He came back as a human?
All I
Question
ask,
mark?
Okay.
all I ask, is that you don't bring me back as a fucking dwarf, please.
So
There
is
is
there
What
refund?
about an orc?
very little control I have on.
Okay.
Hold.
Would you be opposed to setting the spell by maybe hopping up ahead and trying again?
I technically
If
have
you
a
have the
thing
money.
against dot. Suicide does things to people.
we
It
do
wouldn't be
know that.
suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be suicide if I kill him.
It'd be
want to
resetting the
say,
spell.
if you ever cast this spell and I ever start coming into a small scaled body, just end it.
Yeah.
End
Yeah.
my
That's
existence.
fine.
You don't have to bring me back.
Actually,
It's
You're just a short dragon folk.
the races you come back on is a small
Uh,
group.
Yeah, no,
there's
I-
an augmented
yeah,
list.
I have
yeah.
the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, since the original list doesn't have like all the newer races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, in the original list, you have
Okay,
like 70%
so
chance.
I
of being
guess
expelled.
coming back as something else is better than not coming back at all.
Physical
oh.
shudder.
Speak for yourself.
Wait, you have to have a piece of someone?
Yeah, he said a
I
hair.
can just take a piece of it.
Or a toe.
Okay, that
No.
won't work for Valora then.
Shut up at this fucking Valora. I swear to God. Can you... Okay. Jaws. Your spell that removes curses. Does it get rid of craziness? Because she's fucking loco.
I think
You
that's
are
a
acting
a little
vampire,
wild.
and it's also not.
Who's Valora then?
That's
Draw a
called
picture of her.
therapy.
Sigh.
Mhm.
Take out a picture and 1 second. I have a picture.
Why do we have a picture of
Charm.
Ezekiel?
So who is Valora to you?
Best friend.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm. So why do
Robin
you take
kinda-
her into combat?
What? To
So
fighter.
why don't you send her home?
Yet she's kind of
Tell
She
her to
has
leave.
legs. Right.
Yeah. Well,
They're made for walking.
can you tell me exactly where she's at right now? Just point to the ground. I throw a
Here.
dagger exactly where she's pointing.
I already tried punching it. Apparently she dodges.
you missed.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's there. I don't miss.
That's...
Exactly what he said.
I'm not crazy. This is the
Exactly what he said.
Right, I
Sorry,
do. I
they're
fucking...
assholes. They are always assholes. I don't know why.
I was gonna remind you of yours too, right? But fucking
Literally, I punch in the air. She goes, she's dodging. I go, no one dodges my punches.
That's exactly
That's
what-
why Xanath
don't
and
miss.
Robin love us.
Oh, it's been too
Best
long,
friend.
man.
Yeah.
Shit. Now I was just talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Where
Mhm.
I was.
Robin kind of gets up next to Xyos, and she just kind of like says quietly, "Do you think because she doesn't have friends, she had to make up her own?"
You know? You know what we could do?
Mm,
No. I'm not talking to you. I
mm.
take Robin off to the side and start whispering.
Mm-hmm.
I still hear it.
I can put on the ring of invisibility and punch her and say it was Valora.
Do I hear that?
I'm just like,
Passive 20.
absolutely, absolutely.
you guys aren't exactly being the stealthy. You just walked off, right?
Yeah,
We're
just
like-
a
we're
little
like-
bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So their
We're
passive
talking,
perception is enough.
Yeah,
And
to
then
do
just
that.
kind of like look
I
over,
just look
nod,
and just
and then
Yeah.
keep talking.
Nah,
I'll just nod at them.
game
Just,
plan.
all right.
Just don't do it like right now. Like,
Yeah, of course.
break.
Brick. All right, so we're in the middle. You guys, at least, we're in the middle of buying supplies, right?
Oh yeah. How,
Yeah, go
how
get
much
some purple
prevalence
shit.
of supplies are we able to find?
You
RP.
guys spend the whole day.
We're doing the day
Oh,
of shopping for now.
A
At
day of
least.
shopping if we need to.
Probably about 250 gold worth of supplies,
250.
and that's like spending the full fucking day buying
Uh,
the full shop's worth.
Yeah. What about me? Likewise, buying like alchemy and or
Yeah,
like nicer
can eat-
woods for like plus
Well,
one
We can
arrows
each
or
do
something.
125.
Well, actually, before you
Alchemy.
pay.
What was that?
You keep going with that. I was saying before Micro pulls away pulls money out of his character. I just want to do something else. But keep going with
Okay.
alchemy.
Yeah. Alchemy, you could probably get about 150 gold worth of supplies.
Mhm.
Wood, you could probably get more like 500 gold worth of supplies. There's a lot of wood, like a lot of
150 and 500. I'll buy those out for sure.
Now the wood
That's
is
a lot of wood.
probably like maybe not the heaviest, but I will say mark like 200 pounds of wood.
Oh, I don't know how much the haversack can hold, but I'll start dumping shit in there. 120 pounds. Jeez.
Night, can we attempt to persuade?
200 pounds of wood. I said.
I know. That's why I'm
Can
like,
we attempt to persuade that down
Oh,
out of-
roll.
for
what do you roll?
I was asking before.
Oh, yeah, can we roll that?
It's a few shops, so I'm probably gonna make the percentage drop by
That's
a
fine.
little bit more. But go ahead and roll.
We both roll, I assume?
Yeah,
It's
that's
both of you
All right.
talking.
so just for the
Persuade.
record,
Rolled bad.
I am getting all of the alchemy stuff and half of the wood, so 250 gold.
17 for
17. Nice.
Okay.
While they're out shopping, I will be doing spell stuff.
Oh yeah.
Or
How
10%
much?
off?
How much gold did
How
you
much off?
need to lock?
4?
I need
How much percent off, Mel?
2K more.
Do you want that in gold or platinum?
10% off.
It'll be easier to do platinum.
Gold it is.
And
If we split the cost, it's 112 gold and 5 silver apiece.
Will Xylus for crafting stuff, that's all party fund, right?
Mhm.
Cool.
Oh,
So
so 225.
225 for us. Do you want to carry that, or do you want me to put it with mine so that we have it all together?
We can split it just so it's not as heavy.
I
Your
didn't think of,
guys' or for
it's
the
more-
supplies, I say is probably a bit lighter. Most
it's
of them
also
are
just
probably
it's more
lighter.
tracking as well. It's literally
Yeah.
You said
So-
225, guys.
yes.
I guess keep it with yours then.
I just
Well,
literally just
and
for
it's-
tracking
yeah.
purposes.
I
So
like.
put 250 in.
Are you busy?
No, I mean,
You have
I
583 and 5
have
silver.
a project for you. And
Which Alex
I
are you
will-
talking to?
You know, there's really not much difference. So,
Also, did that roll account for Xylus's as well?
No.
Alice is what?
Can we attempt to? I'll try to help Xylus out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Xylus
I'll
usually
bet.
buys full price. He doesn't haggle.
That's enough money.
You go to do it and he's already paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he doesn't ask me, I will.
Yeah, that's the general, like every time he buys stuff, it's just full price.
I figured I'd offer.
Fair enough.
My persuasion isn't jacked, so I'm not gonna just do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I mean, even
No,
with the character
even-
that Jack, I don't do it.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
just
just
playing weird.
do
Well,
it.
Well, I mean, even with Ezekiel, Zaz typically, if he got to it first, would just pay full price.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think, like I said, offer.
She'll give you some plans, and it's for a very, very fancy thing.
Mm.
And she'll ask if you can do it.
Hell,
I will message you.
Oh, hey, Robin, do you want your papers and ring back? By the way,
Oh yeah, shit. So, yeah, I'll take that.
I mean, I keep it in the storage bag, but
That was my
your pedigree papers and ring.
We've done our shopping
Mhm.
once he gets his price, so
Uh,
after that.
Yep.
Are we doing the paperwork today or tomorrow?
that's on this island, so
Yeah.
Because I can only turn this into those clouds once a day. If we're
Yeah,
going to
let's-
Mormon's
let's-
Keep,
yeah.
that has to be the day's
Oh.
travel.
Speaking of like items and shit like that, what are we doing with Hill's Blessing? Because no one's using that right now, right?
Which one's that?
That's the not the one that Robin usually used, the other one, the healing and AC.
Does our big man want it?
Alex?
Gives a little bit extra protection, right?
Yeah.
Good. I was thinking
Oh, the
either
druid. Yeah.
I was thinking either me or Druid.
Dog.
I'm tapped out.
Hey, don't you dare call him Jaws. Disrespectful. Absolutely not.
Um.
I'm
Says
sorry
you.
for that.
Speaking of which, is Robin
Gives you
still
a pat on
wearing the other one, the other gauntlet, or Are
He
you
actually has it off right now since
okay?
currently not working in
Yeah, it's inert.
it,
Did you break the gauntlet, by the way?
it had a fucking entity in it that entered my body and you killed the entity. It's taking a minute. All right.
Didn't kill
It
it.
it kind of used its
It
self.
died. Yes, it
Yeah.
did.
I don't know if I can
Oh,
make
it was
an
Prejudice
very
decided to
explicit.
stay. This wasn't who was in the gauntlet wasn't who you fought like the other guy.
that was super unclear.
No, it wasn't. That was you.
No, not
That
really.
was
I also wasn't
prejudice.
paying attention. Then you put water.
This was pleasure.
So does that one have like a contained entity? If I remove Crest,
Possibly.
will it just like come
I
out?
don't know. I do not know.
Mm.
I want to try.
We haven't also tried. That's why I also, you know,
Mhm.
that was part of why I was asking. So just go.
Potentially break the gauntlet if I cast remove.
Yeah, don't do that because these things are awesome.
Uh-huh. That's the person who's already broken one.
I did. I didn't. He did, as I point to Alex,
How did he
Fair.
break it?
because he fucking killed me like a badass.
Oh yeah,
What?
how's that? And I
Alex
tapped
was
my
the
chest my
one that
hardest. How's that doing?
fucking slightly irregular heartbeats, but I'm fine.
Yeah.
I feel
You're
like there's
gonna
like a
drop
woodpecker.
dead one day.
Absolutely, I wouldn't have it any other way.
You don't die in an epic fight. You just die walking and just you take too hard of a shit one day and die.
Heart attacks, man.
It happened.
No, he's gonna die like
Brain
Elvis.
aneurysm.
Toilet related.
God, I'm a
but
sinner,
different
but I don't give
cause.
a crap. That's what I was asking. Because currently no one's using at the moment, and that's a waste. So I figured either Jaws.
you should give both of them to Leo.
Ah,
There's no downside to having both of them on, right?
Well, I mean, if you're not using the other one for right now, why don't you use that one until the other one?
That's honestly what I figured.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of keep an eye on,
Can
Roth
I
to
have
see
the gauntlet? That's broken.
Why?
why. It's
No.
Work.
There's
see,
a
here's
thing
the thing that
inside.
scares me with that. It's
This-
broken, but it's still like it feels like oddly there's something there. It feels like gone, but not gone. You know what I mean? It's
Dormant.
I said what I said.
Whatever.
This is the non-magic person explaining magic.
Right.
you get cantrips.
No,
No.
that was with Heaven's Wrath. That
Uh-oh.
it gave me the cancer. I clearly could icon the spell. Yeah. So, I'll use that one for now. And then when
You do your bit.
blessing.
You guys all get your supplies, get
Silas
everything.
did his.
Yeah, got this.
That
Yep,
was
yep.
a pain.
Yeah. It was real quick.
Alex, are you getting anything?
Besides the point, I don't think I can.
Yeah, the poison.
This will take
Are
10
you
hours?
fine?
Poisons, and do you need drugs?
I wanna get my weapon.
Oh, that can't be
You
right.
do know poisons are like once you hit, it's done, right?
Yeah, it's
But I also have multiple. That's that.
Oh, what type of poisons are you looking for in particular?
poisons are expensive.
Something give them advantage.
So you're just trying to look for general poison?
Yeah, the poison condition actually would be
Yeah.
good enough for him.
They'll have their own variation of drow poison that you could buy. It is 250 gold,
I'll take
but
two.
it's basically the same as drow poison.
I'll take two.
2 doses. Okay.
So, asking me.
No.
Oh, I forgot to send that to you as well.
I have no issue. I don't know. Last time I tried to make some.
Yeah, that's more of a gem crafter than actual. And I think it's the exact same item.
Is it?
Yep.
No, that wasn't me who ordered. That was his.
I-
No, but it was what's
Ezekiel.
his,
Yeah, Ezekiel wanted
Ezekiel
the
was
same
asking for the
item
exact
then.
same.
You asked.
No,
Yep.
no, his was an idol.
Either way, it's one of those things that it's a gem crafter type thing.
Doesn't have to
No?
be gem, just rare material.
Oh, it the exquisite part is probably more like you probably can over time, but the DC is just going to be higher for you. Like,
I'll take a.
okay, yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, you're totally able to, but it just will have a higher DC. Since it's not exactly what you're proficient in, but it's close enough.
A happy mind.
It bothers me how many fucking versions of Hell's Blessing you have.
I don't.
You
think
have
they-
4.
I think I only have one. I have different versions of like updated ones, but it
Literally, if
should
I
be
type
under the
in
same thing.
Hells into like the inventory thing to add with since I'm in part of your campaign, 5 options come up. One of them is one I've made. Soon there'll be another one I made that will be a tier 2 since it actually has a scaling effect. But
Now you can take that off your list
y-
that you can share. That is awesome.
you have 4 versions. You have 2 blues and 2 legendaries.
I have no idea.
Go through your compendium at some point. Just double check.
And you 250 per poison. So 500.
Yep.
I'll poison.
Yeah, this is gonna take 10 fucking hours.
And did we want to? Because I still have a spell to travel somewhere. Do we want to go to Mormont Keep at the end of today?
I would
Like by the time you guys are done buying everything and doing everything, it probably is the sun is already set a bit, like for an hour now.
You want to go
You
over
guys
there? We
still-
can camp out. Probably. Do they let us?
Mm.
That's a Silas question. I would
That,
never.
I was asking the DM.
You probably don't know since you probably haven't been there, considering you're not.
Yeah.
Silas went there for a bit. He knows that there's student lodging, but he doesn't know much about like outsiders.
Oh, I meant like, will they shoot us if we set up a tent away from them?
May not them, of course, but maybe some general guards patrolling the area. But as
We
long
can
as
sleep far enough away.
well, the guards patrol straight up the forest. They don't seem to attack on sight as long as you got an elf on the outside.
I'm pretty sure last time we camped outside. Why? Well, I mean, so we did our shopping, right?
Yep.
We did the council thing where we swapped out names, right? Is that
Yeah, I'll
is that?
say yeah.
I was gonna say, is that an ordeal, or can we just expedite that?
It's a little bit of an ordeal, but it's something that you could have done throughout the day.
Okay. Uh, told them about what was in the letter. I don't really think there was anything else.
Ow.
Oh, hmm. There was that thing that Jaeger wanted, huh?
Yep.
Do we need to stay here the night?
Mm, he just wants, stuff and things.
Different things.
So yeah, we can go there. Fuck it.
Do you inform them about Jaeger's
Nah.
thing or not? Okay.
Not today.
Oh, we all ready?
Yeah.
Problem
Alright.
for future us.
Yep.
Past Windwalk.
Alright. Roll
3 and 17. Moral pass.
Okay.
We are all now very fast clouds.
A storm comes up, blows you all the other direction. You now go flying in the middle of the ocean.
Well, get me out of the water. Get me out of the water.
You're 800 miles in the middle of the ocean.
Well, it was nice having this character.
So, do you remember how many miles like we cover in a time?
You can cover any fucking map.
Yeah, we can get. I remember going to
What's the movement speed?
like
normally?
300 foot
Okay.
per 6 seconds.
I'll pull it up. We'll be.
Just take the daily travel for people and multiply by 10, since most people's movement is 30.
That's fair.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it actually was about that, about 20 or 200 miles.
Well, I think marching.
Well, I wanted like our mile per hour because I'm seeing how long it takes us to get A to B.
We were going 34 miles an hour.
34?
Yep.
We can get to Mormon's Keep in a little over an hour.
If I remember correctly, average movement is 24 miles a day.
Yeah, so we
walking
can
24 a day versus us going 34 miles an hour.
Right.
zoom. We can get to
Zoom,
Mormon's
zoom.
Keep, depending on
Yeah.
where we are in the city. Like, especially if we're not going straight into the tower, we can get to where we're going in an hour.
Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna pick a spot in the forest and camp out. So
Yeah.
probably like we guys say like an hour outside the keep itself. That way, we're far enough that we're not disturbing anybody, but close enough that we can wake up and get there rather early.
Hours.
Alright.
Half hour?
36.
How about 37?
It's a pretty rough walk through the forest, so it might, if we are an hour out, it might take 2 hours to get there.
Is it?
Yeah, I do have it set that the
I'm saying that as the monk that jumps through trees.
Yeah.
So
We've walked through these exact
yeah.
forests. What
Yeah.
we know. So using about how long it took last time, we'll camp about a half hour outside of the keep.
Yeah.
36 minutes.
30, yeah.
Okay.
45 minutes. I get.
42.
41 minutes and 22 seconds.
There you
I'll
go.
take it.
Good enough.
worst.
Robin can do it in 30 minutes.
You dare.
But you guys
I can do it
fly.
faster.
Ooh, whistle away.
Was I able to study for 10 hours today yet?
While we were shopping.
While they were shopping?
I don't see why not.
Yes! I now know animate objects.
Terrible
Nice.
spell.
It is not a terrible spell. That's a really good
First to
spell.
lock it is, because it's just gonna get annoying.
Time to destroy every spell.
We'll come down and land and help you all.
Unfortunately, it's
the revert.
concentration, so it actually. Well, but.
Yeah,
You know.
you're like, all right, you use focus. Like, let's just focus. Everyone pops out except for like Xylus and Robin, and we need a little help.
If they're individually having difficulty for too long, I will just cast Dispel Magic on them.
hang on. Let's do
see.
a.
How
I'm gonna roll
roll
an
Arcana
Catch us
check,
if you
both of you.
can, asshole.
You
I'm
roll,
gonna roll
both of
an
you roll
Arcana.
Arcanas.
if I can.
I will
Yeah.
roll. Yeah.
If you wanted to be away from me, I simply couldn't
Oh.
catch you.
I rolled a natural 1.
He's gonna need some help.
My Arcana, however, is rather good.
You have a decent
See
Arcana.
what you roll.
Yeah.
24.
24. Jesus.
So
Yeah, you can figure it out. You can figure it out.
I was like,
Fine,
I was in
Rob-
wizard school for at least 3 weeks, guys.
I look at Rob and I'm like,
Alex
Oh,
is
wow.
having trouble. So, Alex like takes the form of Alex, but he's still a cloud. Just can't figure out that last little bit.
I
Now
still
they're-
have to roll.
Nah.
Throw myself at a tree.
I was gonna say I have a plus 14 right
Well,
now.
I'm just
These
going to,
people
because he's living in a
chose to
tree.
roll.
I'm going to run up to Alex and cast a spell magic. Let me roll for magic. Now 1 and 3. Do I still roll if the spell just doesn't go through?
Roll a
the
d10.
Roll D10.
This is what determines what happens.
Yep. This determines on if it goes through or not.
4.
For 1 extra spell slot. So it
Okay.
goes through, but it takes 2 spell slots instead of 1.
Alex is out.
Well, that's a 6th level spell, which means you need a roll for
Oh, right. I gotta roll.
it.
Got to
forgot
get
about that.
rid of all this wizard
It's a
paper that I
D20.
had.
Plus my wisdom.
You should have guidance yourself.
This counts as an ability check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get a bonus.
Why?
Where's my-
Stone of good luck.
You have a +6 to this.
It does
doesn't
not work.
That's not
Use 2 spell
very-
slots for it to not work.
And I will try again. Magic.
As Robin just
Oh.
I love that
twirling around.
Pat,
One
okay,
hundred
now
percent
roll
not
this-
needed, but this is just fucking.
This is gonna happen. 17.
minus-
Ah, it works. So Alex is
Robin is still just cloud.
Your
He's
turn.
not even like taking human shape. He is just cloud.
We'll figure this out another day. And I'll cast a spell magic. Normal. And then roll for the spell.
Yeah, we're good.
I was hoping you fail.
Alright.
Hmm.
We'll have to get used to that.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
very quick.
Your spell broke. It wasn't working properly.
Sure.
It worked just fine. You're just
Nope, it
dumb.
didn't work. Nope, it's just a glare.
Sure.
My eyes are like haggard from studying all day. I don't want. Ugh.
If you're looking haggard, I'll literally walk up, tap you with the staff with a lesser restoration. Or no, lesser doesn't cure the.
Nope.
No, okay, never mind. I'm not used to fucking.
Yeah. Happens.
Okay, well, I've got to do a little more studying. Right.
Why? You spent all day studying. Get some sleep. You're gonna need to be rested to learn shit tomorrow. Sleep.
I need a little more study
Uh-uh.
tonight so I can learn remove curse so I can fucking.
You already knew that.
I know it, but I have to see. Do you know how many spells that I have?
Whoa, whoa! Why?
Just-
Why don't we just let Medicine Man remove your curse?
It
My
costs
spell of removing
money.
curse is greater restoration. Costs some money.
I
Diamond
mean-
dust,
Mine's
more
free.
specifically.
I was gonna say we have money. Fine.
Diamond dust, more specific.
Do you have some?
No.
A bit.
Oh. Hmm.
Not enough where I would like to
We
waste
can
it if
throw
there's
money
another
at the
option.
problem, but it doesn't solve the non-existent diamond dust issue.
Wait. So what are you learning remove curse for? I'm fixed now. Mostly.
She's
Hmm.
not.
What's wrong with her?
I'm the problem.
As you say that, you're just yeah.
As I hold up the mask, this formed over my face last night, and watch. And I'm gonna set it down, and then pay attention to something else.
If you're thinking about not thinking about it,
it-
means you're
it-
thinking about it.
Yeah, it won't show up then. It will just only show up when
Yeah,
you were.
that's
You
why
can't
I'm
make yourself
paying
not
attention
think.
to
Yeah.
something
It's like-
else.
It's like trying to win the game.
But in the
Yeah.
back of your head, you're
You-
still thinking about like, hey, I need to focus on something else.
And if someone else is paying attention, it's not
Right.
going to just.
Right. So I just stare at it where you set it down. I'm waiting.
Yeah, no, just don't
I mean,
worry
that's
about
not the first time white shit's coming off your face.
Well, Alex, if you want to do that medical screening, I can start that tonight if you want.
it. You can sleep outside. This is your home. You're fine.
I planned on it. Thanks.
Did you want to start that medical screening tonight, Alex?
Don't want me to create a room for that because I can.
Actually, yeah, I did want to ask what form of sleeping arrangement are you doing?
I'm probably
Uh,
sleeping in the woods.
I'll do first watch if we're doing watches, just so I can have time with
Oh.
Alex.
Are you doing tiny hut or tower?
That.
Do keep in mind last time you were told the tower makes the trees.
Last time I created the tower was with the living stone, which is why shit fucked up.
No, you were told
Yes.
that. No. You were told it
Mhm.
sunk into the earth and the trees didn't like it. Tower's going to be heavy no matter what you make out of.
Out of wood.
Wood still
Big
weighs.
fucking tower, lots of wood, so lots of pounds.
It just puts weight on their roots. They don't like it.
They can pounce.
It wasn't what it was made out of. It was just the fact that it was a big fucking tower.
No, the only
There was a
reason
person,
why
there a druid that came and was like, "Hey, bro,
Yeah.
you'll like that
Yeah,
shit."
it's not a big deal. It's just the trees complain. That's literally
Yep.
it.
Yeah,
They-
druid was just like, "Hey, they just don't like."
You put up a tower
well,
here.
I don't give a shit about the druids.
I take offense to that.
Yes. Right?
You just hear
I mean,
echoing off, and I don't give a
you
fuck.
put up a tower. You're just going to be tripping over roots the entire way to the keep.
And like that's any different.
Yes, because it'll be on purpose.
I think I'm gonna start casting.
Hey, Xylus.
Mhm.
Can you add 12 more boba to the
12.
12?
Yeah.
What did you buy?
No, I'm converting mayonnaise to boba.
There.
The hell?
As you see all this boba that they've all been eating
Yep.
since you met them.
They've
You
been
see
eating.
Oh, I
Robin
have.
pull out a
You said add
jug.
12.
Yes.
That puts us over 1,000 again.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
You see
What?
Robin pull out a jug as he sets up like a big old leaf and everything, a little plate essentially, as he's just pouring out what looks like mayonnaise out of this jug. And then
What do you mean looks like mayonnaise?
well, he doesn't know necessarily what it is at first glance. And then I reach in my bag, I pull out a green stone about the size of like a baseball. I put it up to the mayonnaise, and all of a sudden the mayonnaise shifts into a bunch of tiny balls of boba.
Bloop.
And I scoop them all up, and I hand them over to Silas.
Yep.
And we just
And
dump them in the bag.
Who all wants to be in the tiny fucking hut. Better step near me now.
I'll step
I've been
closer
locked
and we'll-
inside for 2 months. I'm staying outside.
I mean, it would probably smart for us to start the night in the hut just for this
Yeah,
10
just in
minutes
case.
and then leave to sleep.
Fair enough.
That's what I was doing.
Do that. But
Yeah,
I'm
so-
sleeping outside.
We'll all huddle around and, smell each other's body sweat.
There's a
5 minutes.
fucking 4 if I get this right.
Keyword if.
Nope.
It's fine.
You're good.
13.
Uh,
And then I'll take Alex off a good distance to the side and
There should be no goddamn reason why I
Oh.
have 2 tiny hut spells.
Bad one.
Yeah.
You just cast a bad one. The good one's the one without the floor.
No, you're just an asshole.
Yeah, so I'm
Making
gonna
me
sleep up
waste
in the
money.
thick boy trees
What?
tonight.
Yeah, I'll take Alex off and spend some time giving him
I
a
mean, waste
screening.
money. It didn't cost you anything extra. It was just crafting points.
Alex, turn your head and cough.
Time is money, sir.
I still had to learn it and put it into my shit.
No, it was
Cost
supposed to
wizard
be. It was
paper.
still supposed to be the normal tiny hut. It wasn't supposed to cost anything extra. It was just a modification to it. It wasn't a new spell.
Yeah, you just spent crafting points on it. That's all.
That's not what I did.
Okay, then
That
add the
was
gold
your bad.
Yeah.
Then add the
No,
gold
That
back.
because
that
I asked
no
if
no
it
no no
has
no.
to
It
be
was
gold. No, when I first started this tiny hut spell, he said it has to be a completely new spell.
No, I said it was a modification.
Oop, you said new spell.
I do not remember that.
I don't remember it, but either way, just add the gold back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Simple fix.
And hours.
No. She still
No,
spent crafting points on it.
the hours is
Yeah.
still.
Well,
So,
spend some time with Alex and then we'll clean up and go find a place to sleep.
you guys sleep in the tiny hut. Those of you sleeping outside,
Nope.
are you guys doing
Mhm.
any watch?
Outside, I'll take first watch.
Okay. You're sleeping outside as well?
Mhm. Mhm.
I
Good.
meant Leo.
Yeah, I said
Mm.
outside.
Okay.
Is
so
Alex
the-
in the hut? I'm just curious.
You big man.
Okay, so the only ones inside are Rory, Alex,
Rory,
and
Telok, and Alex.
okay.
Robin's up in the trees.
Xylus goes invisible for the night.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Do you remember what happened last time you went to sleep invisible in an area like this?
Fine, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll wild shape into a nice predatory bird and just sleep as a bird.
How long can you stay wild shape for?
Long
6
fucking
hours.
time.
8 hours.
Wait.
8 hours.
Long enough to sleep.
Yeah, he's a upper medium
I'm an
level
upper-
druid.
I'm
Yeah.
an upper level druid now.
Long fucking time.
I'll stay up for a little bit because I'm gonna do
Yeah.
some designing as Robin.
Cool.
Otherwise,
Okay. Are you staying up as well, Leo? I think I remember you saying so.
For the
Yeah,
first watch.
let's do it
Yeah.
the first watch because I have to spend time on Alex and then
Okay. So, as you stay up for the first watch, can I get a perception check?
fucking dice went flying.
add a
Jesus.
+5 to this.
Is
so
that only
25.
around you though?
It is in a pretty short radius around me.
Yeah. Okay. So I probably wouldn't have that. For me being
Yeah,
up for a bit.
Robin's up and up and up.
I rolled a natural 19, so 31.
Nice. I'm at
Okay.
25.
Alex, you don't see anything, but the rest of you, Leo and Robin,
Oh, do you want me to roll as well since I'm not in the hut?
are you like keeping watch?
No, not particularly.
Then nah.
Okay.
I would.
I'm just
will
kind of
use
doing
your
some
passive.
shit while I'm
Sure.
So you two notice a few sets of eyes on the group, just hanging out in the trees.
Anything familiar to me being lived pretty near here?
You actually, yeah, you'll notice like one set of elvish eyes, and then you see the rest look like elvish eyes, but you've seen this before. And it's a bunch of little face spirits that mimic elvish eyes to make it seem a bit more that there's a lot more there than there are.
I'll kind of just stare at one of them and just make an owl or whatever bird I am. I think probably a falcon, probably better. Make a
You see that
noise.
they're looking mostly at the dome, and a few are looking towards Robin.
I see him
Make my
glance.
noise.
I don't mind considering I'm used to this where the elves just kind of watch us in our sleep.
I'll make a noise to him and then cuddle down.
Oh shit! I can prepare 18 spells now.
Yep.
That's
But yes, as you go to sleep, as you wake up in the morning, well rested, and nothing went on.
I jump from the tree and just land in front of Leo.
Well, Leo's up in the tree as well.
I'm up in a tree.
Oh, I thought you were on the ground.
No, I was a bird in a tree, boy.
Mm.
God,
You don't even know where I am. I'm a bird.
Yeah,
I
the
rolled a
bird
31. I
in the
think I saw
tree-
where you were.
I like to
Yeah,
point
you
out
see a bird.
You also cawed.
Yeah, you saw a
I like-
bird.
I like to point out you're probably like this, and then all of a
Hey,
sudden
it was me.
you are
Yeah.
quote unquote like
Yeah, like 10
human
gonna
minutes
say-
after I wake up, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, I'm an elf.
Yeah, I just hopped down from the trees. So this will be the first time you see it. Literally, Rob. Like we're probably like how high up before the branches are thick enough to support.
probably about
I'll say 100.
75 to 100 feet.
Yeah, I just jumped down.
I will do the exact same.
Glidey boy.
Oh yeah.
Except you start gliding, you just see Rummet plummeting.
Just like a rock.
Yeah,
Tucks and rolls at the bottom.
yeah. As I can reduce how much damage? 60 points of damage.
I have to
Yeah.
would
Like
have to
10 times
roll
level.
10 sixes,
Yeah.
and it
Roll
still
for it.
wouldn't damage you.
Let's see.
It still wouldn't damage him.
No, it wouldn't. Yeah, but, like it's funny to see.
House rule, guys. Monks take max fall damage.
Once you get beyond their threshold.
It's just however far monks drop, they take max
Oh, shit.
damage and reduce. Did you get pretty close?
I rolled 40.
Nope,
Oh.
not enough.
I just get to subtract feet off. I don't get to do anything about the damage. I get 100 feet for free.
boys. How lucky is it that we're gonna fight today?
Depends on you, honestly, with your wizard shit.
Never actually been here.
Fair.
Have
So
something.
actually, that does bring a question. Last time we were here, your rose-smelling
Yep.
compatriot was here. So I don't see us fighting here, but don't
Yeah.
plan for
Always.
nothing.
Yeah. Always have a backup.
Always have combat spells prepared just in case.
Mhm.
Even in a city. We didn't think there was going to be combat.
Magic
Dude,
missile.
don't you have like magic missile prepared? No, I didn't think we were fighting. We were in a city. What do you have? Detect magic and identify, because I thought I was going to access the information just in case.
Can you identify this boot in your face?
You
Slide.
guys never give me time to identify shit.
Anyways, moving on. Ollie identifies everything now. Everyone gives him all the time he needs.
All right. So
I got a 1 magic missile. Don't need magic missile. Right? No.
honestly, no. Yeah. Otherwise, I think we're good.
Um.
So, what's the game plan to get you in there?
We can
What's the
figure
game
that
plan?
out.
I have no pool here.
Well, we have Xylus, who's the ambassador. Maybe he can say something.
Yeah.
The ambassador?
An ambassador. We'll say that.
You're the most important one, obviously.
We'll just say that, expanding her magical knowledge will help us with, I don't know, saving the world. Casual like.
How about? I mean, we can also do whole blood moon coming up. And be like, hey, we're trying to prepare for the blood moon.
Yeah, we'll slide that
Maybe
in
see
there.
it defending. Didn't you?
Alright. So you guys walk to.
Will that get us all in, or will I just be spending a day in?
Oh,
To be
I-
fair, it's
Not
quite
against-
boring inside. So,
I'm not against it.
yeah. I mean, if we have to just let Talak to her own devices inside,
Are you sure you want to finish that sentence?
I mean, he did. He put the period at the end.
had to
There's
chew
a
it
few
out.
periods,
but
but
mm,
I will.
behave. Can I have your spell book while you're in there?
Oh, I need it
Oh, right.
for
to
literally.
put the shit in.
I would point out that wouldn't stop her either way, too.
Depends on what she knows for the day.
You literally could not stop me. I could destroy the place.
You have at least a dozen people in there that know counterspell for days.
Okay. I don't know how many counter spells are in that building, but
Not enough.
The high level casters are gone, but there's still some medium level.
I don't know.
casters.
You have someone
Counterspells are rather
standing
low
right
level,
next to you
yeah.
that can cast more counter spells than you can.
Yeah.
Spells.
Oh, we took a long rest.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Spell points gives a lot more versatility of I could do a lot more counter spells.
Right.
That's true. You know what? Look.
And
me
you can't counterspell his counter.
Rory,
Yeah.
are you opposed to hanging out with me in the library today?
I don't see a reason not. Why not?
There we go. Responsibility.
Nope. No, you two are not going together. Alex, you're on babysitting duty. Go to lock.
No. Hates books. Why would you-
Exactly, which means he'll
Why
be.
would you, Leo?
Alex, I will give you 500 gold to watch Talak for the day. 7 deal.
Done.
I give him 70 platinum.
Of your gold or the party
The
fund?
party fund.
About to
And
learn
then
some
I at
magic.
least
Let's go.
have the money for the stupid wizard shit.
Yeah, I handed you that yesterday.
How much
I
did
didn't
you
know
need?
that.
She asked for 2,000. Yeah, casual life.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I gave it to
Yeah,
you
we
in gold,
didn't-
by the way, not
Oh
platinum.
yeah, we didn't buy
Ah.
the oils for my reincarnate.
Excuse me while
Hmm.
I adjust.
Yeah. There's a little bit too much gold in the haversack, so I had to,
You might actually have a better chance of the reincarnate over at Amon's piece, just because that's more druidy.
Yeah.
oils and yeah.
Yeah, I think
Actually,
it
might
would
know someone that could give that to me.
either in Amon's piece or if we were in
I literally will have
down
to ask Alex to
at
carry the
Adril's,
shit
by the way.
of money because I cannot
April's
carry them.
piece.
It's too.
You can carry them.
I don't
just-
do coin weight.
I'd be overweight.
I don't do coin weight.
He just said he doesn't do coin weight.
Mhm.
I will change that because
I don't do coin weight unless it's for a comedic effect. And like the only coins
Like-
that have weight is
literally
copper.
3,000
Like yeah, like Vozic fucking gave you like a sack of copper to pay you back or some shit like that. Like
Yeah, copper's the only coins that have weight.
Mhm. So, do be aware. Just try to stay away from the Blade Singer class. Avoid the Silverton in there. What was her name? Sylvina Glandon.
what color was she?
He was a half elf. He has one human ear, one elf ear.
I said what color? Like of
Rose.
rose.
Oh,
What color is she? She's a half elf. Not what I asked.
I don't-
Bit racist, but okay.
Yeah, I don't think she. I don't know if she was a color. She was just somebody that works for the Silverton.
Oh, I thought she was one of the roses.
She is me.
Not that we know.
Gotcha.
She introduced
Yeah.
herself as a Silverton.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
They at the time they had told me about the roses and stuff like that, so I think I just assumed.
Right. So
Over the
yeah,
head.
she's working here, teaching the class as a favor. Just
May not be here.
Be nice. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
been a
Might
few
not be here.
months.
Yeah, favors only last so long. So
But if I need to spend my next few hours of
mhm.
life here or not.
Right. So you guys head up to the front of the keep. Did you notice a lot more guards here than last time you were here? Just actual general guards in full
I didn't hear it.
chainmail. As you approach, you see a few guards look at the front. What business do you have here?
She's a wizard. We're trying to get some information.
Looks at the whole party. Considering how far you're in, yeah, I assume you went through the proper ways, but we don't just allow any wizard. You have to speak with the headmaster, but unfortunately, he's not here right now.
Is he planning on
The
returning?
headmaster.
Not until after the blood moon.
Mhm.
What we're preparing for.
Sort of trying to help with the, combatants of that. Sort of why
Mhm.
information's important.
Yeah.
And if
Look,
you
I'm
want an
just telling you
example,
what I was told. The other one would just kind of tap their shoulder and just whisper in their ear or something.
What are they saying?
Fine. Wait here.
Mhm.
Are you trying to listen in?
Yeah.
Roll a perception check.
Ooh, yay.
Mr. Jaws and ears.
27.
Nice.
Actually, he left someone else in charge that might be able to help them. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Wait here in the meantime.
And honestly, if they can't find him, just orb it up if we need to.
I mean,
They're
D-
going to get someone,
the-
don't worry.
Telecommunication orb that Xylus has.
They're
I
going
need
to
to
get
learn
someone.
sending.
yeah, that would be
Oh,
smart.
I learned a new thing.
What is your new thing?
1 second.
Is
Hold
it
on.
as useful as sending messages to people long distances without needing to speak to them?
Well, it's like 120 feet, but
Mm-hmm.
so consider that long distance.
Yes.
No.
Especially when we're in, where we are trying to fix magic. So in the areas that we are fixing magic in, the spell goes out. It'd be really useful to have that to tell people we fixed magic, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So is it more useful than that?
No, it's like a smaller version of that. Working my way to figuring that spell out.
No way.
Okay. So,
4 points of psychic damage.
I'll do it
Both
to
of your
Rory.
characters.
do it to Rory.
Is that split or each?
Each.
Rory gets 2d4 and Robin gets a d4.
Robin gets 8d4.
Okay.
It's actually a D8.
Sure, Talak. What did you learn? Don't show us. Don't waste any.
It's cantrip.
Just tell me.
Not wasted.
Just tell
I
me what it
literally
does.
just told you.
As you're
earlier
having
what
this
it does.
conversation, you'll see a young woman dressed in all yellow. She has these really obnoxiously long elvish ears that go past her head
Hate
like
her
a good
already.
foot, as she's wearing these thick brimmed glasses.
Mhm.
Freckles all over her face as she hello, how may I help you?
Long
So-
story short, we're here to help with the blood moon. Access archives so I
I'll
can
go
learn a couple
last.
spells.
Sorry, but I can't just allow anyone in. Do you have any documentation?
I wave to Silas.
Hello,
Hello?
my name is Silas Sindel.
Yes. Oh, like the head, one of the council members of the Blood Hunter Order?
Uh-huh. Wait, we'll get back to that. I am currently assigned ambassadorship at the city, and I am here escorting these fine people as we prepare for the Blood Moon. We came here to hopefully teach this one, and I motion to Talak, some extra spells to get prepared.
Um, may I see your sigil?
Sure, and I pull out, that and some paperwork, whatever I need.
Yeah, go take a look. We can allow access to the archives, but unfortunately, we do have some that will be restricted to her even still.
That's good.
How far is? I need to know what I'm
I'm sure they'll
capable.
show you.
You'll have access to all of our spells up to 3rd level. Some of 4th and 5th. We might be able to pull out some 6th or 7th.
You think very highly of her without knowing her abilities.
Look, where are you at now? We numbered these. Like,
We
are
did
you
number
at
these.
like a 4 yet, or you
Yeah, are
like?
you at 4?
I can
6. Wow, that's like almost 9, right?
If only.
have any fathom. Yeah, it's
Okay.
almost 9.
My and I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Vanessa Tindlewin.
Hinderwind?
Hindlewin.
Hindlewind. Okay. Well, Vanessa, could all of us lounge around while she's looking, or can we send at least one person to accompany her in there?
Don't see why you all couldn't show up. Do note they are under your watch. Anything that happens is under your banner.
All right. Alex and Leo.
Yes.
You're going in as chaperones.
So look
I-
at Leo.
Mhm.
Be
I
like,
don't think they want me to.
We'll allow you in, but we do ask that you remain away from the students. I don't mean to offend, but your appearance could be rather.
Leo, I do have a hat of disguise if you want it for the day.
Actually prefer to stay outside. I had some things.
I stay
Cool.
outside and keep the money.
No? All right. I guess I'm going in. Hate this place.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ma'am,
that studying
before
is
I
so hard
get
for
off-
you.
I'm a druid. Is there any issues if I generally enrich the area?
We prefer not.
Well,
Sorry.
The keep has like an expanse of non-woodland around it, right?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a mile of just.
yeah,
cleared
I
land.
was gonna go back to the trees and just concentrate on playing.
Yeah,
for
because
8
I
hours, pretty
remember
much.
walking like over open to
Yeah,
get up here.
It is wide open for like a
Yeah.
mile. Then you get tree.
All right, so
My spell can hit, I don't know, mile radius or something like that.
Yeah. So they're specifically
Oh, wow.
asking that you don't.
Yeah, that's fine.
you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna send Alex in there with the lock.
Okay.
I'm gonna work on some arrows outside. It's
hear
been a
you, babe.
while.
Dream, Alex. Then we'll hear you.
That's all right. I can imagine that he's just complaining about not wanting to go in and books and wanting to keep the money and It's fine.
I'm walking in there.
Yeah. All right, Alex. If anything happens, it's my fault for setting you in there, but you have no access to the party fund for the next week. All right.
I don't think he really needs the party fund. No,
Hold on.
I hear you.
No. I was just.
All right, 2 weeks. Final offer.
How much damage?
No.
Army.
So you could get any spell up to 3rd level, Telok. If you want a spell of 4th, 5th, or 6th, let me know and I'll tell you if they have it or not.
Problem is also time.
Yep.
Yep.
You've got a day.
How
Maybe
long
2.
you plan sticking around?
How long do y'all plan on giving me?
How long do we have until the blood moon?
2 days. Technically, it starts on the evening.
But no, if my spell somehow fucks up in a way where I can't cast it again, I get that once a day for travel.
I mean, we should probably like if it so like 2 days, like tomorrow night type of thing.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Okay. Or
not tomorrow night. The day after tomorrow's night.
So like 2.5 days.
Yeah.
Monday.
Okay.
So Wednesday night.
It would
Okay.
also be nice to have a rest before we
way you
find
have your things level.
anything.
Yes.
because
So
that's the level.
here's what we do. All right. Contingencies to lock. Ideally, how much time would you want in there if we could use every last minute of
I think
it?
we can probably do today and all day tomorrow, just at night.
That's what I was going to suggest. But the thing is, if we travel through the night and get there, we would have to sleep.
Traveling from Mormon's Keep over to Edgeworth Peace is not going to be slow at all. We can get there in
Less
like
than
an
an
hour.
hour.
Yeah.
Less than an hour.
But the thing is, if his spell
If my
fucks
spell
up,
fucks up, I have
And
to
then we
immediately go to bed.
Yeah, and then
If
we'll
it
just
fucks up though,
and we'll
I
rest
do have
here,
polymorph
and then we
as
can
a
try it tomorrow.
absolute backup.
Yeah, we have ways of
Yeah.
getting across.
Yeah.
I have.
it's just like at most you have both days. We can't really spend too much
No,
longer.
we cannot do more than all day tomorrow as well.
Right,
that is-
because we need it
Yes, you've
to
got half
be
of tomorrow.
right.
I
Because
think we can do it near the nighttime.
even if we have to travel through the night and rest during the day before the blood moon happens, we all need to sleep before that happens.
I think she can have today, tomorrow. We'll leave tomorrow night. See how that
That's-
works.
yep.
Let's worst case scenario,
We're
it
done.
fails. We just have to sleep here in the morning.
I don't even think we
Attempt
sleep
again.
here. I think we travel using other spells or on foot through the night.
That could work.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that way we make it there. We know we're there, and then we sleep during the day.
That's fine.
What? Okay, so
So you have today and tomorrow, all day.
I know of at least 3 spells that would probably be useful. And
Can you tell us what they do in layman's terms?
the invisibility. I can see
Yep.
invisible.
I don't think you should get that.
I'm probably going to get it. Only for the fact of remember what happened at the Guardian thing fucked all of our shit up, and I couldn't hit it.
I had a solution to that. I was just unconscious for a while.
Yeah, see, that was me being dumb. I can light things on fire even if they're invisible, and then you know where they're at.
I just kind of stare at Robin.
Okay.
There's a lot
next.
of dumb shit.
Yeah. It's a good thing to keep in mind. It's something that would have been useful in the last fight.
That's what the invisibility is. Man, that would have been useful if I prepared that.
Yeah.
That's why having it always prepared is nice.
Yeah, it's a spell that when you when you need it, it's great to have it.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yes. Next is the spell
Biggest-
magic, but I believe our friend over
I
here
pretty much always have that prepared.
Cool.
I'm
knows
scared to
useful.
turn
it
it off.
as well. But it would
No, yeah, having multiple
Third.
people have that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
third
Especially
would
since your
be
roll for it is higher.
sending.
That's same.
Oh. Okay.
Which none of us know. Minus is
Right.
Ben is
I
pick that
think
up.
how long would it take you to learn each of those?
The invisibility would be 4 hours. The spell magic would be 6. Sending would be 6. Wait, no, hold on. 6. Sending would be
If actually,
yeah, sending would be 3
I think an
hours.
evocation.
Evocation.
Jesus.
I think regardless of what other spell or spells that you learned over the next 2 days, I think it is imperative that you learn sending, just because what we're doing and what we are kind of like, we're connecting multiple countries together, and we need somebody that can relay messages, and Ezekiel was our person.
Orb is nice, but it's better to just be able
Right.
to.
Right. Because the orb is good for one thing. We're getting to the point where we have to let multiple people know. So if she were to be able to rest Malachi over the next 2 days, what is her pool of hours looking like? Just so she has a number to add up to.
About 24 hours.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, yeah, 12 hours both days is pretty
Yeah.
feasible. Let's say even if it was 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's pretty
Yeah.
feasible.
Yeah.
24.
Okay. So yeah, look at your 4th, your 5th, your
Technically-
6th. Add shit.
if I don't have the spell prepared today because I was going to do something, but tomorrow, Greater Restoration can cure exhaustion.
I don't think she's gonna.
I don't think we need that.
I don't think we need more than the 24 hours. She's getting to the point where she has so many spells that
I have a lot of spells. I have very few higher level
Yeah.
spells though.
well, take a
and
look.
that would be my next problem is I don't really have access to higher level spells. That
Well,
would
I
be-
mean, they said you would have access to some. It wouldn't hurt to ask.
Ask.
Let
yeah,
me
let's
know,
do
and I'll tell you whether or not they have it.
By the way,
Mhm.
while she's doing that shit, Robin, you want to go get some herbs?
that. All right.
I will use Commune with Nature to find pretty much all the herbs in a 3-mile
Hey,
radius.
are you talking to the fucking trees?
I am talking to the trees.
The trees complain. They're
Roll
whiny.
for
They're
magic.
whiny little bitches.
Roll for
Mm.
magic.
Oh yeah,
I
roll
will-
for magic.
Is that
Every
a
time you
ritual?
step on the grass, they scream. "Ah!"
Normal pass.
Yes.
Yeah, I assume that once we figure out like her spell thing, most of us will be like crafting stuff over the next 2 days. So
Yep.
just kind of getting some supplies together.
I only really prepared up to the level because I kind of figured. But I did have a couple of 5th and 6th levels access.
Well,
Just ask.
One is, and I was talking micro out of character about this. Globe of Invulnerability.
nice, good spell.
Next, I won't be allowed to get. Is Summon Fiend.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Especially before the blood moon.
We'll talk to Hinch, and we'll talk to Hunch you before I kill him.
And
Out of character,
then
of course.
this one's an interesting one, but a couple of things for it.
They actually do have Summon Fiend.
And I don't know if they'll have it, but it's Fizban's Platinum Shield.
Oh, that's a cool ass spell. I
It
like
is a
that
nifty spell. Now, even though they have it, is that one of the ones that they would give her access to?
Yeah.
Summon
Yes.
Fiend? Interesting.
Yes. Under your supervision, yes.
Ugh. I'm outside. I didn't go in with her.
Under your responsibility.
Yeah.
The summon fiend one is that'd be 12 hours.
Oof.
Any of those would be
Yeah.
12 hours
Hmm.
solid. 'Cause none of those are evocation. They're either
Right.
abjuration or conjuration.
Are there any evocation spells that are upper levels that you would want? Since you A would get the reduced time and B can, shape them,
The only
sculpt them, phrasing.
the only evocation spells that they might have chain
Mhm.
lightning.
Good spell.
It is a good spell. That's an evocation.
Mhm.
Contingency, not a great spell.
You
Very
can
expensive.
modify that chain fireball.
Yeah, chain fire.
It just hops.
I
You could
could.
just call it wildfire.
Yeah.
So chain lightning, it would be 6 hours. Um, freezing spear. That's
Yeah.
investiture of nope.
I don't like
Transmutation.
the
No.
investiture
Yeah,
They're all
spells.
right,
those are
but I also
transmutation.
have
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah.
The
Also, I'm
last
pretty sure you get access to that in the final stage of your ring. I
the
think.
last two that are evocation are
Hmm.
sunbeam and wall of ice.
Sunbeam's good.
That'd
Yeah.
be
It will
really
have
good.
Sunbeam.
Wall of Ice would be. I mean, you have Wall of you.
I have a lot of
Stone.
wall spells right
Yeah,
now.
wall spells are great. I love control
nice.
spells. Now do be aware. Well, are any of the ones that you're trying to learn like concentration? Because you're heavy concentration usage.
Um,
A lot of them are, I've noticed.
Yeah.
the
Chain lightning isn't.
Fizban is, Glow
Summon
is,
Fiend.
They don't have the
Summon
Fizz
Fiend
ban,
is.
considering they don't have new magic spells in there.
Okay, well then,
Chain
the
Lightning they will have.
chain lightning is it? I don't remember.
That's not concentration. It's an instantaneous. It just.
Yeah, it
happens.
just
Chain
happens.
lightning's instantaneous. Wall of ice would be concentration. Sunbeam, I believe, also
Sunbeam is concentration because you can constantly keep
Yeah.
shooting out beams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super
It's
good
a
stuff.
really good
So-
fucking spell.
Chain lightning would be the only one that I could just poof.
Right.
I do only have 1 6th level spot.
How did they
so
compare with what you're already packing at 6th level?
Disintegrate.
Yeah,
Which is a saber
Disintegrate's
suck.
hard to
great.
beat.
Wait, it is a saber suck.
True.
What's
Oh,
the save on chain lightning?
forgot
Is
to
it
say,
Dex?
I
Dex.
believe it is
I think
Dex.
it's
Yeah,
Dex,
then it's not
on
worth
list,
it.
if there is any natural ingredients you could harvest in this with nature, find them.
Excuse me?
What would nature do?
I can basically in a 3-mile radius ask the land questions about terrain, bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples, powerful celestial, fey, fiends, elementals, basically about the land.
Okay. And you're just
And I
asking
get
for
up to
basic
3. Yeah, I get up to 3 questions. So I just like ask for location, herbs, stuff
Okay.
for the first. But
Those of you
Xylus is
helping
in the
him
beginning.
roll a survival check, and we'll see how much stuff you collect.
I can help you with that. I have proficiency.
I'm actually spending my time making stuff.
Okay. And
Yeah,
I'll-
so
Now,
I won't be
conversely,
gathering.
Robin.
The only evocation
I'll give you
spell
advantage.
of 5th
Okay.
level
Mm-hmm.
that I can learn that I
Mhm.
don't have
Nice.
is Wall of
Ooh, the best of the wall spells.
They do not have Wall of Force.
Are there any other?
Never mind.
Are there any other 5th level spells, like even non-evocation, that you have been eyeing up?
I missed Big V's hand, but that's another concentration.
Right.
Mal.
Isn't Bigsby Han in Leon's book?
You didn't give us any of the higher level spells.
Yeah, I don't know anything more
Yeah,
than
no,
3rd
not
level.
them.
Let me look at his spell book real quick.
Oh,
You
did
have
that Queen
Leon's
of Nature
spellbook?
give us advantage or
Yes,
lower DC?
I have
Yeah.
one
Yeah, I
of
gave it to
Leon's
her.
spellbooks.
Mm-hmm.
Bigsby Han is one of the spells in his spell book.
You can copy it
Yes, you
there.
can do that whenever.
I'll have to spend some time to look at Leon's spellbook.
It's like, oh shit, yeah, I do have that. I should look and see what's actually in there.
Well, the problem is that for the longest
He-
time I couldn't learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They
Like,
got
you're,
that.
like,
They got
you're
that
just now
spell book
thinking
when they
about it.
were so low level.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
she
saying.
couldn't-
Like, you're like just now thinking about like, oh shit, I didn't even think about like what are these
Oh, you
spells
know
now?
what? You and that is one of the spells you gave me. The original spells that you told me that we could read out of it were Acid Arrow, Arcane Lock, Magic Missile, Catapult, Catnip, Banishment, and Bigsby's Hand.
Catnap. Is it still the modified version? Where
Nah.
it's so
I found I've used it, and the modified version is pretty strong.
okay.
What is
so
the
then-
modify? What modified?
1 hour
version?
long rest.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
it's pretty
gonna be
good.
Literally just on paper, just saying it. I was like, no.
No, I'm good.
It's a modification I had way when I first started
Yeah.
DMing.
It's fair.
Yeah. But short rest in 10 minutes.
Yep, still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, several of us live off of short rests, so that's great.
Okay, so I could add that to it's an enchantment, but it's only 3rd level, so it's super easy.
That
Don't
could be
you?
Another
Whatever.
6.
That's
Yeah,
it.
don't worry about any of the spells in Leon's book because we have that on us. You can learn it whenever. Yeah, spend your time getting whatever knowledge you can out of the building.
There is contact other plane.
Ah, no.
Sounds like a terrible
You don't need
idea.
it. Nope, you don't need it.
Do it.
Nope. Nope.
Peanut.
No one else can do it but me. And I'm
That is-
already
we don't.
crazy,
That's
so-
the point. We don't want you to. No. Bad idea.
Are there any like
I could talk to the dog with it.
That sounds
Maybe.
awful. I
maybe?
feel like if he really wanted to talk to you, he would talk to you.
Hmm.
Hello, baby.
Restrict it.
Are there any like utility
guess-
like non-combat spells that you've been looking at? Like I know you mentioned sending, which
Um,
was good.
There
I-
was fabrication, creation, but those are
To be fair with fabricate, I don't know. Are you proficient with any like actual crafting?
There's a
neat.
couple.
I just need to know how it's made. And I have fucking new teeth.
Yeah, I thought there was a detail that you had to have the.
You have to have the proficiency though.
You
It
have to have
says
a
so
total
in the
proficiency
spell.
to do anything like anything advanced.
Yeah, not just blueprint. You
Mm.
have to have the proficiency.
Yep.
It says so in the spell.
That's why it was good when we used it in the staff because we're able to do shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
We used to, and then we just started keeping Revivify on
Yeah.
full blast.
Because several of us started dying a lot.
I
Yeah.
don't know if it would be even useful, but I was looking at it because it sounds fun.
It's a
Transmute
good spell.
rock,
It's a good spell. Just keep
But
in
that's-
mind it is.
that's
It's
cool.
we have
What'd you
access
say,
to that
Lucky?
in the staff. So.
teleportation, well, which
Mm.
really transmute rock. Synaptic static, which is a good fuck you spell.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um,
that actually would give a good range on your saving throws. Intelligence.
so synaptic static would probably
Especially when we inevitably kill Rory.
Yeah.
They do have kinetic static.
Rory looks up like what?
um,
How many herbs do we
be
find?
10
by the way?
hours though.
I rolled a 25.
did you say that's 8 hours?
10
Oh,
5th level
right.
enchantment.
What did you roll?
There
gave me
was
Leo?
I gave him a
also for logistics things.
25 gold worth
scrying,
of things.
but I would need
All
a
it costs was
1,000
a spell
gold
slot.
focus.
Go with it.
That
Oh,
one.
for scrying.
I can get scrying.
Yeah, it's a druid thing.
I feel like
Um,
that's one good enough. I can just pick it up as we need it and put it down.
Yeah, we kind of would know when we want to do that.
Keep in mind though, there's still that 10-mile limit for right now.
Unless
10
we go
miles
to-
is still 10 miles, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can camp
10 miles is
somewhere and
still a fair
Yeah.
distance.
Does anyone else have access to? I really don't want to pick
Ezekiel.
It up, but
Ezekiel.
add that to the list as
If we
well.
level up, Rory can.
No shot. All
Just
we need is my
level up.
identify emo. We're good.
Yeah, we have that. We don't need fucking legend lore.
We have identify and identify email. Don't waste shit on that.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I was like, come on, I have lore. I have lore, guys.
That's
so many fucking pages of lore.
that's also a very expensive spell to cast repeatedly.
Yes.
Better.
I'm trying to think.
It's not like you guys have like 30,000 gold.
That's not the point.
A non-concentration spell is also
Yeah, we
good.
have so much
I have
money.
300
Why
Yeah.
don't you give us stuff to spend it
Yeah.
on? You can spend it on this? No.
It's a Gia.
Out of character, Gios is good. In character, I think it's a terrible choice for Tolok to have Gios.
I 100% agree.
Hey, guess who has Gios?
Yeah. Druids have a sick spell list, man.
They do, but then they're
Higher
like,
level.
yeah, they do, but then I'm like, why don't I have remove or bestow curse? Why don't I have
Conversely,
dream?
on the other scale,
Yeah, that's odd
there
to
was
me.
another one called Kinetic Jaunt, 2nd level.
Oh,
seen
that's a
that.
brand new spell though. They wouldn't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super good.
So just you,
That's the spell that you can use
No,
to
that's
destroy an
more-
entire town.
so just you, Loki, to lock. What would what
Yeah.
spells would she prioritize?
Wall of Wait, he said they don't have Wall of
Correct.
Force,
Blanket
right?
disintegration part
Okay.
2.
What
can I get
Well,
bigger disintegrate?
Three she originally talked about was something that I've been thinking she would want. Synaptic Static would be another, and then probably the problem is spells are. I mean,
Take a
Chain
lot of
Lightning
hours.
would give her
Honestly,
a little bit of.
it's a
but,
little more. This is a little meta, but like getting those higher level spells on level ups are way better. Than,
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Like unless you think you really need it right now, and you.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I mean,
if
you only have one 6th level spot.
a day.
It's kind of like
Think
That's
what
why
in
I'm
the
like-
next combat, what 6th level will you have prepared if you can get any?
Disintegrate.
yeah, exactly.
Then
Then you're
don't
good.
worry about
If you, that's always gonna be a prepared unless you have something else. Really
That's such
good.
a Talok spell. Yeah.
It
It
is.
It is. It fits Telok
I
very
think
well.
honestly, you're
Absolutely.
fine with the 6 levels, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
And- But just personally, I think I don't think you should waste time on see invisibility, even out of character, like not Xylus talking. Just we have so many like high perceptive boys. I just don't feel like it's needed. We have other ways like
Yeah,
fairy
mo-
fire and fire.
a
Yeah,
and,
lot
Fairy
of
Fire
my
Yeah.
helped a lot.
spells, I have to see things.
Here's my question for you: are you going to always
Concentration
have
level.
it prepared? No, it's not. See invisibility.
not?
Nope, it's not.
It's
It's
good.
just up for an hour. Are you going to always have that prepared? It's not good unless you always have it prepared.
Correct. It's one of those spells that kind of like when you need it prepared, it sneaks up on you.
I will also say teleportation circle. Teleportation circle.
It's
Well,
not worth
that's
it.
why I was like, that's eventually going to be good at the end of the campaign. So
Yeah, that's not worth getting right now. What
Yeah.
I'm asking you though, are you always going to have it
Travel
prepared?
distorted.
If you do,
probably.
probably, like, is
It's-
this like a probably now, or are you thinking
It's
about it later on?
probably like going to be stuck with the Featherfall. I always prepare it. Counterspell, I always prepare it. So
Let's say if you're gonna always have it prepared,
Then it's
then
worth
that's
it.
fine. It's worth it. If you're not going to, because I mean, you got one extra spell you can prepare now, so you can waste that slot if you want to. But if you are not going to always have it prepared, do not have
Yeah.
that spell.
And I mean, if you take some more area of effect spells, you don't need to see them. You just blow up the area.
now 4th level spell, there's Psychic Glance. Killing
Spell?
Rory Schick.
It's
Oh,
fucking good. Dude,
Yeah.
high character, it's a fucking good spell. And again, that's that intelligence save.
Yeah.
And if you know their name, it tracks to them, so you
Yep.
don't actually need to see them.
To be
know
fair,
that- you know
Talok
the
has
name.
kind of been getting like closer to Rory. You know, they've kind of bonded over,
Yeah.
hating
I-
people.
It's a good
Psychic
spell.
Lance, static, more brain oriented things would be not
His-
a terrible in
His
character
two
play.
spells that he casts quite a bit within combat is the Psychic Chains and the Psychic Lance. Those are his 2 combat spells, typically.
Unfortunately, Ice Storm, which is good-ish.
Mhm.
That fucks with the terrain. Only good for one and done kind of deal. It's also 4th level. After that, I don't really, because I got most of the.
So what spells do you currently 100% you're doing? Like, how many hours
Um,
is it?
right now, just for certain, sending, which is 3 hours.
Uh-huh.
Options are Synaptic Static and Psychic Glance if they have it.
I would use Psychic Lance over Synaptic Stay. You with 5th level, you're already hurting, like, only having, like, 2 of those slots.
Do you fly?
I do
Yes.
have Fly.
She's at Fly for a
Yes.
while. I think
I
Psychic
had
Lance.
Fly all the way back in the fuck you.
You have so much AoE. Snapstack is really good, but I think with time constraint, if you just want to get the quantity, and it's a really good, especially now since it still does the half damage and it, but on a success, it incapacitates.
Mhm. You have the Resilient Sphere. Also concentration, but still a good spell.
So is also Synaptic Static is not evocation, so you can't sculpt that around us. The giant
That's-
AoE brain blast that would fucking hurt us.
Mhm.
Imagine that going wrong. And that is a D6 minus from our shit. For
Yeah.
Do you hold
intelligence.
monster for 5th level?
I do not have Hold or
That'd be a good one.
Dominate Monster or any of that.
Monster is the spell that they will have.
Dominate Person.
I would
monster.
say hold is probably better than dominate. Just
Honestly, you guys just don't seem like the type to just
yeah.
dominate. Weirdly enough,
Let me just move off my spell list
that
real
is
quick.
Definitely something that I can.
no, Rory
do.
definitely, but the rest of the
But
party not really.
It would again hold one of those spots of when you need it, you fucking need it. So,
For
and
what
it's
spell?
concentration.
You have
So
For what spell?
telekinesis, another good one.
no on Synaptic Static, yes on Psychic.
I think
Glance.
Psychic Glance. I think Psychic Glance.
I think it
as
would be a
much
good
as I'm gonna hate
in-character
you for
decision
it,
as well.
Psychic Glance is
Yeah.
probably.
Okay, so I'll put a little star next to that one. So with that and sending, that's 11 hours already.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Any more first levels you want to just round off that day?
I could look, but I got a
Dark
lot.
vision.
I
Second
could
level.
pick it up.
That is second level. Yeah.
It's not the worst.
Give it to Alex.
Yeah, I mean, a druid boy
Mr.
can
Leo
cast
over
it.
here
Yeah, true,
has
boy.
access to that, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't want
I'm
to
not
have
gonna, but I
He
can.
also has access to things called torches and other
exactly.
ways
I have access to a spell called Daylight.
I have a fishing rod that ignites into flame. We're good.
How about?
I still love that. It doesn't do anything else. It is just for the flare.
I mean, I could just
I've
do.
used it. So good.
That'd be 4 hours.
You could give Alex a continual flame. You have that spell, right?
I think I get that.
Continual flame is. Well, I guess it's not
Cast that
expensive
as helmet.
anymore.
It's just
but-
always on
You
fire.
just cast it once and forget about it. You know.
That'd be a
Really
way if you
does
didn't want it.
actually-
It'd be a way to fuck.
Yeah, I could actually give that to. I think. No, I don't have that.
You have access to
That's
continual
actually
flame.
pretty
Okay.
badass.
It is evocation. I
Cleric
could pick
Wizard
it up.
Artificer.
It's
Oh,
for it's
Just for
hours.
Alex. Yeah.
I would just realize I thought Alex had the dread helm. I'm like, wait, no, he doesn't. He had the cloak of billowing that he doesn't know how to use.
Dude, light his cloak on fire. That is
100%
the
could.
okay. So you're doing continual flame at the round off that day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got day
so-
one. You got day
Oh,
one.
wait.
Remember,
Okay, continual flame's also
Yeah.
second level.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can't turn the flame off.
That's
so
fine.
much.
That's
So
yeah.
sending psychic glance, continual flame. That's day.
day one. You're good. All right.
Just cast it on all of his stuff. Just make all of his stuff on fire.
What are you gonna do? Make new armor if you don't want it?
Yeah.
I did pick up Rhyme's bullshittery of uh I can't remember. Rhyme's Binding Ice.
Oh yeah.
What
Good
spell
one.
Uh,
is
I got
that?
that in Ollie.
it's a smaller cone of cold essentially, but better than my Arctic Winds.
It adds a little bit of crowd control,
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
less damage.
Little
It's
less
I
damage,
think it's like
little
a
more crowd control.
second level spell or something like that.
It is.
Utility wise, do you have Earthbind by any chance?
I think I was looking at that.
Yes. The
I
amount
mean,
of times we're fighting things
it would not.
in the
I
air.
mean, I don't mind, but we've had several things fly away from us.
Yes. I can pick it up. It's a second level, so it'd
But
be
you don't want
hours.
Alex to fucking jump on the back of everything and just
Right.
fucking break its
Like,
wings.
that is not what we need to be known for.
So
Earthbind.
you're talking about, and Robin just
Earthbind
visibly
is a
upset
direct
that you
one, but
did
it's
all
not
that
one I
without him.
really
Yeah,
enjoy
right.
prepping.
Second day, I could do Sea Invisibility, Earthbind, and then for hours, so it'd be a second level that I have to look at. Or
Second level or
a
fourth level evocation.
fourth level evocation, yeah.
A good fourth level evocations.
Level.
Wizard evocation.
I mean, I could always pick up Lightning Bolt, which for some reason I don't have.
I'd want to get.
Worse than fireball.
Yeah, that's
It
the
is
problem.
literally just worse than fireball.
Problem is it's again deck save, and I got a fuck
That's
ton of those.
it's literally worse. You already have fireball, you're good. And you can sculpt. Rory cannot. And I also like the lightning personally more for me. So that's why
Wall of Water, Wall of Sand, the other
Air
two
Shield, Ice
evocation third
Surge.
level.
Thickening
As for
Radiance.
fourth level, but
Sickening
it's
Radiance, yeah.
Sickening Radiance, is
Which
necrotic.
also
I
makes
can't
it impossible to benefit
Oh, you
from
can
being
learn
invisible.
necrotic. I do say
Yeah.
elves have necrotic spells.
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, it's not illegal in Elvish.
That's right.
Sickening
No.
Radiance is actually a dope
I
spell.
actually have
Yeah, Sickening Radiance
like,
is really good.
a whole entire list not with necrotic because I've specifically grown used to never being
It also
able
takes
to.
radiant damage anyways.
Yeah.
I can learn Blight
Thickening Radiance is really
What
good
level's
because
Blight?
fourth.
Yeah, keep that in mind. The elves don't consider it a
You can learn
tattoo.
Blight and Sickening Radiance.
well, Blight
in the second
isn't
day.
an evocation.
No.
No, but I could adjust it.
I thought you were just trying to, because I mean, Phil, do you know what Sickening Radiance does? It's a 30-foot radius. It's a con save or take 4d10 radiant, and they take a level of exhaustion.
Yep.
It also makes them start glowing, so they can't become invisible.
So I could do that. So I could do Sea Invisibility, Earthbind, Sickening Radiance.
And we also have several ways of locking down opponents. So the longer they spend in the light, the
Yeah,
more that
so
can
that's
pick up.
When they move into
exhaustion
it
wise.
first time or start its turn, it has to make that con save.
Like Moonbeam.
Yeah, but it's a 30-foot radius.
Doesn't the effects of it go away when the spell drops?
When the
out?
spell ends, which is a
Yeah.
concentration 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I thought it was a minute. Nice.
No, 10 minutes.
Hell
so
yeah.
you could have that
You
area.
can kill somebody.
Yes, you can. They fail 6 times, they are dead.
Yeah.
If they don't die to the damage.
Yeah. It's like we tie somebody up and you cast it
8,
and you tell them
60,
that you have exactly
24d10
Wall
radiant.
a stone an area off. So there's only
Over
one
with.
path in. Thickening Radiance. They're gone.
That's just an option.
Yeah. And that you can sculpt. You know, we have Alex that can grapple. We have,
Yeah.
Robin that can stun. I can restrain.
What did the sculpt say? I'm actually not sure if I think she could.
It's
sculpt
when
just
she
the
casts
first.
it, she'll be fine. If we then someone else enters into it.
Yeah, so keep that in mind. When they first cast, it'll be fine, but
the way it'll work is
after
anyone
that-
who's in it, they're unaffected by the spell when it casts, but continuously after that, it's
most
not
likely
a no-go
it'll be
zone.
Alex and Robin.
It'll be a no-go zone. It's a con save, so
Yeah.
which he's good.
Ah,
Robin's okay.
I could turn into something with a lot of con.
It's all good.
Sorry to take up so much time.
No. Spells, man.
Yeah.
So sickening radiance and what was the other one? Blight, you said? How much time would the two of those take up? 8 hours? 12 hours?
Sickening
10
radiance
hours?
would be 4. Light would be 8 hours.
That would be 1 day to do those two.
What about, and how long would it take to learn Earthbind? Or these?
Yeah. So I could do see invisibility, earthbind, sickening radiance. That would be second day.
Oh, I didn't even realize this till like that's intelligence score.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What spells did you learn on, or quote unquote, on the first day?
Sending, psychic lens, continual flame.
Continual flame is a stay. It's essentially a first level
Wait,
spell that she's
Hold
putting
on, let me
into
double check the
evocation.
continue. That's
How many? It's second level.
wait.
Probably
It's
enchantment.
it's an
Is
evocation.
it evocation?
Yeah,
Nice.
it is. That's
Okay,
why it's
yeah,
like it fits in. That's why it fits in.
How many fourth level spells do you have that are like that you keep on all the time?
Banishment, dimension door,
Okay,
fire
fair enough.
shield,
Yeah, enough said. Yeah,
ice
probably
blades.
don't spend the whole day learning 2 fourth levels then. If it was out of the 2, Blight is just an attack, right?
The con save.
Yeah. Oh,
Con
as
save?
as awesome as Sickening Radiance is, you're so
Con
heavy
save
on
that has 30-foot
concentration.
range.
Yeah, but she's so heavy on concentration spells.
Yeah.
I get knocked out all the time. That's the problem.
Well, that's not the point. Like a lot of the times, you're concentrating on party
Like
stuff.
an army, stuff like that.
If you
Yeah.
if
I mean,
you
I can see
want
it.
it, awesome. I just think a non-concentration spell probably would suit you
That's fair.
better.
That's fair.
So
You can always get it later.
level, I gotta fuck.
Yeah.
Second levels are probably my least.
Yeah, but you also
heavy.
use them for like Misty Step.
Yeah.
The higher up you go, the more your bottom spells are for shield, Misty Step, and counter spell. That's it.
That's honestly.
I saw some dude that had a level. You know how they get their signature spell, and most people are
Yeah.
like, "Oh, fireball." One dude got counterspell as their fucking signature spell.
Shield and counterspell is usually like the go-to.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious to see. Yeah, so I hit level 20, and there's no magic around me ever.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I could get dark vision and just realm that at 4 hours out instead of sickening radiance.
They're good.
Aw, come here, baby boy.
So what? Dark Vision and Blight?
No, it'd be see invisibility, earthbind, dark vision. That
Mm,
would be 12 hours. All of those are level 2s, but
so
problem with ability is hard.
you said you don't have Hold Monster?
But
That's another probably good
Old
contender.
monster would be 10 hours straight.
And then what could you do at a second level after that? So like Earthbind?
Second level evocation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would have to do. I mean, if I want to go 14 hours and then.
You could learn Dream and just flaunt it over.
I'm 100%
2
cool.
levels. 2 levels and I have it.
But would you want me in your dream?
No.
There you go.
You could also make it a monster if you have the actual spell. Yeah, you can do psychic damage to him.
Well,
Yeah.
the scariest thing would be her going into the dream.
The monster is
Hey,
Telok, but with
buddy.
like
There you go.
magical
Magic
spells.
That is Telok.
Dream, dream, dream. Broke boy and lava girl.
I'm
Classic.
so sad. I looked. I'm like, I don't get this fucking spell. Excuse me?
I told you can get it through fucking crafting.
Yeah, but that's bullshit.
Agreed.
I get it in 2 levels, but I get a weird use of it.
But I could definitely grab hold monster.
What else could you fit in that day?
Level or second level.
Which of those second levels that you mentioned are evocations that would fit in there? Or are the second levels 2 hours?
You could get Burning Hands back.
Second level would be 4 hours if it's not evocation.
Rare.
2 hours if it is.
Yeah, you can get Burning Hands back.
Is Earthbind evocation?
Mind is not,
Damn.
but I mean, I could go a couple extra hours. Mr.
I mean-
Leo here could get rid of my exhaustion.
Yeah, that's
I mean, also, I'm gonna travel and then sleep. I don't have to. So just be tired for the like hour drive over there.
I mean that's your choice. I think Earthbind is a pretty strong contender. we I mean several of us deal with flying okay, but others of us really don't have an
I think
option.
Alex deals with flying the best.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that settles it then. Old monster and Earthbind, and that's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be a long day. Just books.
I could make that
Long
the
2 days.
first day. Then yeah, it's gonna be a long 2 days either way.
Okay.
There you go.
Monster,
How much does that cost?
Yeah.
I will tell
I mean, the
you.
party fund obviously will cover, but you know.
Well, he gave me the money before
You can
because
give
I
me a little-
anticipated
Do you have
this
an-
bullshittery.
Do you have enough to cover all 24 hours worth?
I'm about
26
to
times, I
out.
think 25 gold.
Yeah, because if you have to like come outside to like come get more money, that's fine. Do you have what, like 6K?
Well, it's not money; it's technically paper. They don't
Right.
limited.
I
Between the
assume.
paper she has, the paper they have, there's enough.
Yeah, I assume that we could buy.
Yeah, they will
Paper
have. They will
there.
have 1,500 gold worth of paper.
That's good.
Wow.
What money?
Could buy it
Yeah.
all. Oh, psychic.
All right. So while she's tallying that up, these two are gathering things.
We gather
How
some herbs and shit like that. Yeah.
did you
Yeah,
did you guys
we got
settle?
25 gold.
Cool. Alex, are you making crafting anything in the 2 days to prepare for the blood moon?
Second.
I'll
Wait, his
also
ass up.
like be making how many? What is the rule for how many like potions and
I
shit?
know, I was
like,
gonna
we can
ask.
make
Yeah,
in a
so how
race?
many things can we make?
3
3
per day.
3 per day.
I let him nap while we were talking spell
Right.
bullshit.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Sorry.
I'll be making a bunch of pills and shit like that. I'll figure that out in just a second.
Mark off 75 for me. Of the herbalism stuff.
Okay. What do
So
you make?
likewise,
Just 3 of the selecting healing ointments.
Gotcha.
likewise making.
That's 3 per day, so you can make 3 if you wanted to.
Oh, then another 70.
How good
Six
are
of
we
those.
on like pre-gamers, guys? Do we want more of
I don't know what
those?
those are.
I only have. Oh no, I don't have any.
I don't know what those
I
are.
have-
I
have
heal
one.
people.
You have one?
I have one
I
on
have- I have one myself.
Robin. Let me check.
We
Rory.
also should
No, I wouldn't have any. Never mind.
probably get some potions.
That's what
because-
I'm asking.
That's what he's
Like-
working on.
No potions of like
which
Instead
I
of-
also make.
He can make it.
I just need to know because like it's either I'm making potions or arrows over the 2 days.
I think potions would probably be better. Unless you can make a really kick-ass arrow.
Talik, do you have any vitamin R's?
Tyler, do you have an actual quiver of arrows that you ever use, or are you always just shooting the weird non?
Oh no, I use my own arrows
Okay,
pretty
'cause
much all the time.
flaming arrows would be a spell that helps you.
No.
No,
No.
Okay.
What does it do?
I enchant your quiver, and each arrow will do a d6 more.
But it's a concentration.
But it's concentration. But I don't really
No.
concentrate a lot.
So I make two alchemy arrows.
Okay.
One is an
So
alchemist.
you use special
fire?
arrows, but not normal
Yes.
arrows.
I
Okay, so don't need to-
I do use normal arrows normally because the arrows that come out of the bow glow, and Zaz is usually a sneaky boy, you know.
Okay.
So, but typically when we get to the point where you would want to cast that on me, I'm using arrows that do more damage than
Yeah.
that anyway.
Okay.
So,
Should I pick up daylight, guys?
Doc,
'Cause-
you're
Yeah.
pulling a little bit of an all-nighter in order to finish this, correct?
On the second day,
The second day
right?
she's going like 2 hours more then. So essentially
Yeah,
from
yeah.
8 a.m. to 10 p.m. instead of 8
Yeah.
p.m.
Okay.
So
So
we
we-
anticipate
Yeah,
something
we'll
really
just
fast,
leave a
honestly.
little later than
Yeah, a little later than before.
I'm going to be grumpy. I've been cooped up 2 fucking days.
so.
Nothing but
Alex, is Alex here? Do you have any either potions of healing, syringes of healing, or pre-gamers? Good.
not getting. I feel
Oh, it's the biggest mistake ever.
I deal with so much invisible
Well,
bullshit.
this library hopefully isn't going anywhere.
Yeah,
So
you can always
you
come back and get
can't
it.
come
I
back.
feel because we're dealing with fiends, and a lot of the fiends, devils, demons that we deal with is a lot of invisibility.
Do we? Do they?
No.
Most of the devils that we dealt with.
The only things that we've dealt with that have been invisible are imps.
Oh.
That's it.
No. There's one other thing. The things in the mayor's thing, the insectoid looking ones. They were in the hallway. They had the forearms and shit. I snuck past them not knowing that they were there, and then they turned into a combat after that.
I mean,
That was fucking hilarious. You
it was
sneaked
so
past them.
insignificant that I
safe,
just
and
didn't
then
even remember it. She only really wants it because our last combat was very invisibility heavy.
Yeah, I could see it. It's right,
A lot
but
of
we do.
invisibility.
the thing
We-
was
help
too.
her,
What?
We haven't had a
Like,
lot
what
of
the crap?
invisibility. It's come up a couple of times over 3 years.
Yeah, it's something that happens, but not often.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
does
like-
happen.
Well, like
It's a mistake, but I'm getting.
As we're sitting there like doing stuff, Robin
Mhm.
look over because you're making pre-gamers, right?
I haven't decided yet. Alex, how many potions you got?
One greater.
Greater potion. I can't make that shit.
That was probably one of the ones we bought before the dragon
Oh.
fight.
Okay. Two pre-gamers, nice. And you said Robin has one as well?
Robin has one pre-gamer.
Rory doesn't have any?
No.
Cool.
Rory doesn't have much.
I have
Rory's
one.
items got disintegrated. That would have been gone. Even if he did.
I have 4 Alkym syringes that I have already made. So I'll give one of those to Locke, one of those to Leo, one of those to Rory. So everybody has at least one
I like the
form.
thing that you hand it to Leo and don't tell him what it is. Just get the silver liquid.
I'm sure he'll ask. But
Excuse me, but the fuck?
The drugs.
I guess that
Healing-
much, honestly.
this is a new age healing potion.
And it works.
It works. Yes.
All right.
Yeah. They tried and true, tested, proven. We've been using them for quite some time.
Is it just a normal potion healing?
It is a normal potion healing. It's just a
With
syringe.
side
Delivered through
effects.
syringe. Yep. With possible side effects
Yeah.
that they haven't run into
He
yet.
doesn't know about that.
I mean, to be fair, you don't know about that.
There could be.
No, we've experienced them. Dallas went blind one time.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
There was a couple of other things, but
They do what they need.
They have a very low chance to fail, but they do have a chance to fail.
Okay.
I mean, they
And
still
you just
heal.
had
They
those,
just
right?
will give something.
What's that?
You had those, right?
Yeah, those were ones I had already had.
psychic.
I myself already I have a pre-gamer and I have one left over for myself. So everybody has at least one form of like emergency
Oh.
self-healing. So
Or
I'm
you have
actually
backup party members.
what?
Self. Never mind. Continue.
So I'm gonna spend all of my 2 days just making arrows. I'm gonna make 2 alchemy fire arrows and 4 acid tipped arrows.
Okay. So, you guys do all your crafting. You guys get all your books. You get your point of exhaustion as you guys are moving over then sleeping, or sleeping then moving.
We're gonna try to move. Can I Roy would go inside the library. Because he doesn't really craft anything. He doesn't have items to craft anyways. He's
Yeah,
gonna if he can he have access to general library? Doesn't have to be like spell casting, but like general.
Yeah, they have general libraries and things like that.
I want to read up what I can on like the Isles, see what information they might have here, elves in general. Since this is
Like
really
Elvish history,
yeah,
or
we'll see like what I can learn.
roll an investigation check.
Yeah. And I will like I'll ask for assistance finding stuff. And obviously everyone working here would be elf, correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
So like I'll kind of like see if I can find some stuff. Is any of this like just an elvish comment? Like what kind of languages am I
It
dealing
is written 90% in Elvish.
9%? What is the what's the other 10% there?
Like maybe 1% common, in the rest in Sylvan.
Okay. So like I'll go through find my books and everything, and I'll ask for
we have
assistance.
a helmet of comprehend languages.
I don't need it. I speak Sylvan and Elvish.
I just meant for
Yeah. So I'll ask for assistance in Elvish and everything. But I'll roll my investigation. Natural 20. So a 26 total. My investigation's not that high.
Okay. So just Elvish history in general, or
Looking
like
what I can learn about the Isles and everything. Like what I don't know exactly what's all gonna be here. It's just, from an outsider's perspective, a lot of this has been very safeguarded. So whatever I can, I mean, Rory's all about information. Whatever information I can get about this place that I wouldn't have been able to get otherwise, I want to see what I can find. And language does not stop me. Like at one point, it's like, would this be a good, like, I'll ask for this, and it's like I'm reading like an Elvish named, like perfect. I mean, not Elvish, a Sylvan name perfectly to like an attendant.
the 26. So you find out that this is not the elves' original home. The original home was the middle of the continent.
Okay.
And a few hundred, like, it's not exactly, I don't know how long ago, but about 100,000 years ago or so, the continent was burned by a dragon.
Which lines up with the information I learned from the Umbral Sun of when they went uh in their prison. Is there anything else significant that I find out? Do I find out any information about the name of the dragon or
Karak,
rock?
as in the Karak wasteland.
Mean
Down.
that giant ass dragon that the palace is built on?
How you spell?
And with the 26, you'll find out from what they believe, Karak was a corrupted platinum dragon.
Well, how do you spell the name?
Karak,
Yeah.
give me a second. I'll have to look that up
Don't you
real
dare
quick.
say it sounds just like it sounds.
Because I'm gonna just spell it crack. With a K.
That is a fucking long ass ring. I didn't notice it.
For Earthbind. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, Jesus, 300 feet.
Well, you gotta catch things that are flying away. So yeah.
Yeah, no.
Karash, I meant.
Yeah. How's your strength
Karash.
saving throw
Crush. Okay.
20?
Here it is.
Yeah, you rip those dragons out the sky.
Hopefully. Right, so
That's
don't
gonna be difficult.
Hey,
they can
I
only
can
go
do
so
it
fast.
for other things. Maybe not
Yeah.
dragons.
Okay. Crash.
Oh, just
Can I, after like finding this out and everything, I'll ask basically if there's any more information I can find on this Karash. Language also is not a factor. I speak Draconic. That's the exact languages I took up with my feet.
So you find very conflicting stories, but they all seem to agree that Karash is somehow related to Bahamut in some way. Some say that it's a brother, some say that it's a son, some say it's just a distant relative, but they all agree that Karash is a somehow related to Bahamut. It's not exactly known what happened, but they were so it not entirely sure if it was rage or sorrow that led them to what they did. They burned 2/3 of the continent to literal. It used to be lush forest from top to bottom. The elves, the lizard folk, and the tabaxi lived in relative peace with each other. Then Karash turned most of the continent into sand.
Gotcha. And that's where the desert comes from.
holy shit! I just found prep that spell forever.
Platinum dragon with the fire.
Let's see.
Okay. And everything else I find is just like culture and stuff like that of this area as well. Just getting general knowledge. Yeah.
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 I'll give you that for right now. If anything
Yeah.
else comes up, I'll give it to you later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what Rory does. So you worked on arrows. I was gonna finally have a thing of like, oh my god, are we gonna be able to have an introduction of possibly Robin can make free gamers? Nope, you didn't make them. Not gonna come up.
Yeah, not this time.
You guys will never work together.
I
Someday.
don't know. I can do
Would
it.
Rory?
It'll be
you
like
do
the end of
get-
the campaign. You'll be like, oh, I know how to do that.
you would see Leo just make medicine.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
I think this is my first enchantment spell.
Is it
I'm
really?
gonna make. Really?
Would Rory?
We'll make a useful
have-
wizard out of you yet.
Is Rory sleeping outside or?
Oh no. Well, it
Kinda.
my enchantment spells got deleted.
Yeah.
So they
Well,
don't
Rory
count.
probably just sleeping where Tellock is, just since we're doing nerd shit. So if she goes to sleep outside, then
Okay.
we sleep outside. But that entirely depends on
She's like,
inside. Then yeah, he'd be inside.
last time.
Yeah,
she
if they
was
let
going over
her.
books. Yeah,
If-
if they let me.
They'll give her an empty dorm room.
I've been studying so much. Anyway,
We're hiking
Um,
it out here.
I'm gonna make Tellock. You're gonna have 2 vitamin R's.
I love you.
And you took Warcaster,
Irish.
right? Ali. I'm not Ali. Micro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled up the thing and it said Ali Big Man, so I said
Oh yeah. I never changed.
I didn't
mine.
change mine either. I didn't think about it.
A little late now.
Well, to be fair, the session never officially started. It just
Yeah, we're
started.
fine.
You just kind of
Kinda
eventually.
But you have
rolled into it.
Warcaster though, right?
But yes, I do.
Yeah, so you don't need
So I
vitamin
don't need
R's.
to-
Vitamin R's are 10 minutes of concentration on spells advantage.
Yeah.
We're good.
I need it.
You
Hey,
need it.
Alex needs it.
I
Right.
asked. You see me back and you say you need it and go, what do you need it for?
Yeah, I don't need it.
Exactly. I don't think I really have a lot that. Otherwise,
What is a good spell for me to Warcaster with?
oh,
Ooh, grasping vine.
Oh, have I made these yet? Hang on, I gotta double check if I know how to make these. Yet.
Yoink.
Twinkies.
Fuck!
Dude.
I made the fucking wrong. Okay, I have burning cream, which gives resistance to ice. I did not finish doing the fire resistance bomb.
Oh, we're gonna go fight.
That would have been really
Sad
good.
face.
Yeah, that would really
I
good.
am prepping for the Blood Moon Fire Shield, so I can do Chill Shield.
Yeah, no, but that's just still. It would have
That's-
had anybody could have had fire resistance for an hour,
Yeah.
but I did not
That was
finish
just
that.
less.
I need to do
That's-
that at some
that's-
point. Otherwise, I think
You think, with the fire wizard around, that would.
yeah, but you never hit me with shit, whether you want to or not.
My cone of coals hit you twice.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's not fire.
I'll make a cone of fire just for you.
Otherwise, I think I'll just make not vitamin. Raven talents are expensive. We might be blowing through quite a bit of these resources, but
That's why I thought, hey, let's grab some up.
yeah, I didn't think I was gonna use this much. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
Raven's talons for. Do our Bruisey guys? Do you guys have any Raven's talons left? No. Okay. What about you, Xylus?
Let me.
Time is so precious. That is the commodity that is hardest to come by right now.
What?
Time.
I was just looking
Finally
through.
have money
certain
and
spells.
resources. Enough time.
I have one Raven Talon.
Okay. So we make I can make 2 of that. So that's I can make 4 more. So I even need to make that many though.
On the second day, does anybody want to get some ruby dust for me?
Where?
I
No, I
have
didn't say for
presents.
why. I said from
For
where.
I don't know.
We're in
I
the
don't know.
forest.
I
It
don't
is
know
a
if
wizard
somebody-
college. You might be
Yeah.
able to cure some here.
I'm not going in the building.
How
so-
much would it cost me to get 100 gold? Yes.
They're gonna upcharge you since it is what they do.
Fine.
600 gold.
Buying
Fine.
something on a campus, of course, is gonna be double cost.
Yep.
Note it. Factored in.
You know that is 100% what campuses do too.
I'm gonna make 2
absolutely.
Raven's Talons, which
Would they upcharge the wizard paper then if they had 1,500 worth?
Probably, yeah.
purple is
You need this? Yeah.
stuff.
I did find I've just been
Okay.
looking at druid spells because I'm like, what am I gonna prep
Alex,
for when we're
never
fighting
mind on that
devils and fiends?
project.
Or-
I
Rory goes
found
to help pay for it and then realizes he has no money and then he gets sad.
I found
I-
I will
literally
give
a spell for
Rory
Leo always.
when they're
Okay.
not looking.
Well, we're inside, so most of the time.
I'll give him 50 platinum.
I don't have to do that. It's fine.
Lost everything. Besides, I'm
Okay. Confused look. All right. 50 that.
I didn't
Take
did
it.
Where would you like to store that 50 platinum?
I have clothes. I got clothes from Telek.
How long
Actually, yeah, are you still wearing those robes?
I haven't had a chance to buy really anything else. I haven't had
Okay.
money.
I do have extra clothes.
I actually also have an extra set of clothes.
I kind of like look at Telek and go, no offense, I think styles might be a little bit different.
It's Sherlock, but it's better than just being in
Rose and armor.
robes all the time.
How long ago was Strixhaven?
It was pretty recent. Pretty freaking
Yeah.
recent.
Because I found a spell from there. I'm like, this is amazing for Leo.
Which spell?
Wither and Bloom.
No, yeah, it's a nice spell.
Super good.
Xylus, give yourself 2 Raven's
Yeah.
Talons. And then
Yeah.
Alex, give yourself 2 Raven's Talons. 2, yep.
Jeez, nice.
I had 3 already on me, so I made and you already had 1, so I just had to make 2, essentially, and then I was able to just take one of mine, give it to you, and then 2 for Alex. We each have 2.
And I will explain this medicine I've made. If we're ever taking a short rest, it helps when you roll hit dice.
Just so you are
Live and
aware,
die by short rest.
Micro, since we're sharing inventory on that,
That's right.
333 is left. I actually didn't have to burn as much as I thought I was going to. I burned
If
125.
I manage to craft one of this thing I'm currently working on, that's half of that.
Yeah, I mean we can get more later on.
Yeah.
It just, uh,
Did I say I had 1 before you?
you had 1.
I had 1.
You said you had 0. Okay, so
thought I
still
had
give
0.
yourself 1, so you'll have 2 in your inventory. And I'm just gonna add 50 gold back to my resources. So 383 is what we have for our crafting.
What else are you doing with your crafting time? You're just not doing anything?
I don't need anything else.
I
So
mean,
I
you could just make the Raven's Talons anyway, because they don't expire, do they?
I don't, but at the rate we use them, we tend to hold on to them.
Yeah.
So
this
I
time
I
next
didn't
time
want to
somebody
waste it.
uses
That way
ones.
we had that's a lot of money. Those things are 100 gold a pop.
You
So that
haven't looked at the
50
cost
for
of
the
mining, have
crafting.
you?
For 50 for the crafting. So I'm just saying I don't need it right now, and I'd rather save it. I mean, unless you want pills for what have I made?
Say what? I don't
I
know.
made dexterity. I never finished. I have dexterity and wisdom. I actually never finished the intelligence. I'm at
What
67 of
are
85.
they
I
gonna
never
give
finished it.
me advantage?
For a minute you'll have advantage on ability checks.
Ability checks. Oh.
So-
The
Apples.
wisdom one, not terrible. Definitely.
And they're super cheap. So
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
one of those
I
is
still have
helpful,
one of advanced
'cause
dexterity.
if
I have
we're
one for
looking at
advanced wisdom.
someone like, I need to tell if you're lying, I can just shove that in my mouth.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want, I can make you some of those.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
that's fine. 'Cause I
He
mean,
has
I
some
have
spare
1,
iron.
2, 3. I can make 3. So, Pill of Advanced Wisdom. They are made in D&D Beyond, by the way.
Oh, I
So
need to make my slug.
Alex.
they cost, I think, 5 a
He's
pop with the
glaring at me.
discount.
What do you want?
I need a weapon.
In-
Melee weapon.
And
And
I know you've got some.
Pill of
I've-
Peerless Wisdom, is it?
You say
I've-
you have like 14 daggers
hang
on
on.
you.
I have daggers.
Let me
I
make
want
sure.
something not a dagger.
Advanced.
Oh no, is it Advanced or Peerless? Advanced. Okay.
Advanced. Peerless is 10 minutes. I haven't made
Uh,
those yet, technically.
I don't know, whichever one you're not using.
I the elf player or the
Give him the Elf Slayer
What type of weapon is the Elf Slayer?
dragon slayer.
longsword.
It's a long sword. I can't use it. I need the dex. The rapier. It's a finesse weapon. Yeah. It's a 2? I thought it was a 1. You sure you don't want to use this?
I think it's a +1, dude. I think it was a +2 for the.
It was a +2.
It was okay.
Yep, it's a +2.
In a plus,
And Xalis, if you want one to just hold on to forever, you can have my scimitar. It's just a plain scimitar.
No offense, but I'll take a rapier +2.
No, I meant as in I will literally never use this.
That's
I
fair.
forgot it was in my sheet.
This honestly, most likely I won't ever use this, but this is a just in case.
You have
type of thing.
30,000 daggers, man. What do you need?
I have the new
those daggers fitted for the elbow daggers.
The elbow
fitted too?
daggers? Nope, they're still just chilling in my. Because I tried getting Alex to get them fitted to me, but he said he couldn't do it, and we
you
just
need a
haven't.
leather worker.
Yeah, we just haven't.
I have my moon sickle if I ever have to.
So they have these
If
daggers
I'm
that
having to melee, something's fucked up.
they have these daggers that go on the arms and are completely hidden, so they can
Yep.
sneak in daggers anywhere.
Yep.
With these 2 elbow daggers.
They're +1
But
daggers,
They're
too.
+1 daggers, yeah.
and they have not fucking.
We should definitely do that at some point.
Yeah.
Because either of us having a hidden weapon would be nice.
Oh yeah.
Because daggers are monk weapons. So,
Mhm. So is your bare hands.
yeah, but a +1 dagger actually would do more than my bare
It's
hands.
still better though.
Right.
Yeah.
Since I have the gauntlet on,
Mhm.
I only have a +9 to hit with my unarmed strike.
Only.
Well, when I have a +11 on my ironwood
I
staff,
also have like a shield and some leather armor I'm not using if anybody has a use for
I'll
it.
never touch any of those.
I have a
Yeah.
shield +1. I was gonna dole it out, but I'll hold on to it in case I do need to go melee.
I can technically use shields. It's just a matter of moon sickle this hand, staff of healing this hand.
Don't you just
Yeah.
need the sickle on you?
You have to hold it to get
You
it
do
back.
have to hold it? Okay.
Yeah, while holding this magic weapon.
Hmm.
While holding it for the staff. too.
Gotcha.
Dual wielding. Kind
Dual
of.
wielding boons.
I need 50 more gold.
What did it do?
For what? Like,
Cover all the costs. 50.
Then go
Rory
get
will hand you 5 platinum.
I feel bad. I'm sorry. You're kind of thinking
here's 50 platinum, and then
Yeah, that's what you get.
I need
Rory
5
had
back.
No, she did. I was just like, I just hear mumbling, and I just slide back 5 platinum.
you. I didn't want to ask that.
Now she's broke again.
I am 100% broke. I have.
Is
7
Leo not the
silver to
brokest
my
in the
name.
party?
I have 7 silver to my
What?
name.
Well, you weren't.
Yeah, you weren't.
Wasn't it?
No, Rory was.
Rory was.
Oh, Rory. Right.
You're
Wait, no, you have more money than me.
now.
No.
Now,
I have to.
Yeah, I know.
I have to buy half the ruby dust that I
her
was going
hand me
to
down was more
get.
money than
but
I've had.
What's the ruby dust for?
Continual
Mule
flame.
flame.
Oh.
You need 50
Mm.
gold in ruby dust
Mm.
casting.
100 gold because of where she's buying it.
It costs 100, but only 50.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Robin will actually be working on so because the crafting that stuff won't take forever, which Leo was just disgusted by the way Robin does his.
It's so like not
Literally,
precise
I
at all.
throw in like a
I
little.
get how it works, but
I throw in a little bit of an herb.
uh,
I look back at it and just take a pinch out of it. Throw it back in the bag. It's, you could easily contaminate with a different herb, and you're just like, I just no.
I think you pull it out and then put it back in.
Put it, yeah, and then capsule it up, and then give it to people so they can ingest.
Yep.
I look at the pills I've got.
They say RX on them. Otherwise, I am working on clothing, which I can do as part of a long rest with the Weaver's tools.
Oh,
Mm.
An outfit. That'll come up later. But yeah,
Okay.
Nice.
So,
we'll just have it wrapped up.
you guys do everything as anything else, or are you guys gonna start heading?
I think we're good to go.
I think that's our cue to let our cloud boy get us there.
All right.
You just
Oh,
hear
Roll for magic, Cloud Boy.
hear Robin just going, please don't fuck up, please don't fuck up. Please don't
Yeah,
fuck up."
right. Xylus is also please don't fuck up.
I believe in you. I've studied
Yeah.
so long. Please.
19 and
Nice.
Good job.
normal success.
So,
Oh boy. Let's go, Jaws.
I've only
As-
fucked up a spell twice.
Yes,
So,
but
You've only been
as
with
you
us
guys are
4
traveling,
days.
also,
as you guys are traveling, the moon is starting to set.
Mhm.
The moon sets, the sun rises, and then there's a crack. And instead of the sun rising, moon rises again, bright red.
blood. Mm.
Because that's where we'll end the session.
So wait, hang on. That happens as we're flying over there.
Mm-hmm.
So the
That's
sun.
sooner than expected.
So wait, so we're
Much.
it's nighttime.
Uh-oh.
Like it's nighttime. It's like 10 p.m. We're starting to fly over there, and 10 p.m. the sun's.
Blood moon.
Fuck you, however.
Well, no,
whatever.
I'm genuinely wondering because we're flying at like 10 p.m. It'll take us like an hour to get over there. So would
Yeah,
that be like the next morning?
Yeah, when
Yeah,
the
it's
sun starts
basically-
to rise.
Yeah, it's
I'm
in
just
lieu of the
wondering-
sunrise. It's the blood
Yeah,
moon.
basically-
That's why I was
asking,
wondering. I was like, right
Do
then.
I
I
get
was-
my 6th
No, it's
level
not.
back?
You guys will not have been able to finish your sleep because of when you guys did it. You guys will be able to get short rest, but
Sure.
you guys rest and you start to go to sleep, and then as the moon or as the sun starts to rise, as you guys were planning on getting some sleep, instead of
I'll
the sun
just-
rising,
the
the
blood
sun wouldn't be
moon.
rising by the time. The sun would be rising when we get up in the morning. So we
Yeah.
would wake up to the.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Red
so yeah, you
moon.
guys are
Do
fine.
we get a long
Yeah.
rest?
Yeah, we would.
Yeah,
You would
I'm
you
lay
guys
Right.
wake up and you guys are expecting to see the sunrise, and then
Yeah,
all
we
of a
would see
sudden
the red
the
moon.
blood moon
It's
rises.
just
Yeah.
the moon.
Okay. I was just like, wait, what's happening to the solar thing? It's like randomly, just like
Yeah,
the whole
we
thing-
timed it like
Whoop.
just enough to get there in time
Yeah.
to rest.
Yeah, the day. So literally, we wake up the day of the event in the morning.
Yeah.
It was
Yep.
a little bit later than normal, just because we stayed there a little later. But we just wake up and like the sun has already risen, and it's the sun, which is now a red moon.
I have a new spell. I'm gonna probably spam this combat because I like the look of it.
Hmm.
Wither and Bloom. It's a new spell.
Alright, later, guys.
Does damage, and he can
It's-
choose someone to
Yeah.